Livery.
Unlisted.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Which means if you... Yeah, we're live.
It is me again.
That I didn't mumble over it starting.
I'm back for a second. I'm back for a second session in a row.
Yeah, he is.
What times we live in?
Are you?
Yes. I
Maybe
was
I count the one that was yesterday.
I was here last week.
Yeah,
Was I there last week?
Yes. Remember, I was the Duchess.
This is also our third Wednesday in a row doing D&D.
I know. I am reasonably certain that I'm currently dreaming.
Okay. Invite them.
Right.
So, welcome to Blood and Steam. We are not doing the same game we were doing last week and the week before.
No.
We're doing something different. We're doing level 0 game, so there's no classes. They're pretty bad. They've got really bad stats. They're basically all just farmhands and similar.
And that's just the players.
And that's just that's pretty good. But yeah, and we're just running through an adventure in this style, and then those who survive, because they've each got 3 characters, because they are very bad. We'll come into more formed players and characters even. We'll go from there.
Yeah.
So we have Aaron, Christian, Dan, and Tom, with a potential guest appearance from Jack at some point.
I wouldn't count on it.
I mean, he asked me to send him the details, which I have done.
We do have, we have everyone's favorite with us today, Chris. Though, so
yeah.
Who's everyone's favorite?
The viewer, we did a viewer poll, and it turns out that Chris was the best.
Oh, I didn't get to vote in that poll.
Who was the viewer?
Chris, and then yeah.
Whoa. I was going to say me. I was going to be really nice, but okay then. Sure.
No, it's just funny because yesterday I plugged today's game and then remembered that only Chris was watching and he was in it. But yeah. Hey, but yeah, if you guys want to go through and just introduce your 3 characters. Shall
I start?
Yes, you may.
Sure, Chris may start.
Right, we start off with our first character, the noble Jeremy Potts. There's not much you can say about Jeremy Potts, except for he's better than average at not falling over things. And he has eaten some questionable things and not died from it recently. Meaning that his dexterity is above average as well as his constitution.
Chris, don't make yourself a character, Chris.
Right.
Okay, second character.
Second character we go on to is Oscar O'Donnell, the Irishman. He's actually quite a decent guy. Only 1 stat below 10. Pretty well fleshed out, that guy. Almost definitely going to die though, because he is only sporting 1 HP.
Because he's you know.
And then we have Richard Strongarm.
Be careful what you say next.
The behemoth of a man with 7 strength, wielding a great club.
Oh, whoa!
Nice, perfect.
Steady on.
He is incredibly charming. Just take one look at his great club and just can't take your eyes off it.
Chris, please.
Is it because he's struggling?
Yeah, but he's not very good. Yeah, but like you would expect, he's not very good at using it.
No.
Sometimes
people say it's the size and not how you use it, but it doesn't matter how big it is if you can't whack it around a bit. And I'm also playing one of Jack's characters.
You're not. Jack's here now.
Jack's here now. I'm not playing one of Jack's characters.
But you can say the name though.
We have one of Jack's characters here though. I've creatively named Jack Jackson.
That's awful.
So Jack 3, I believe that is Jack.
At least he has a name.
If you want to change it, but I mean,
Aaron, wow,
it takes you time to change.
I mean, all of my guys have names, so I don't know.
No, I was intended as a jab at Jack.
Jack has a name.
No. Jack can't speak to defend himself, so this is a bit mean.
That's fine. Oh, if he can't speak to defend himself, how's he going to play?
He's here.
Whoa, this is Jack.
1 hour late.
Jack, language. You can't. This is a good Christian channel. You can't say that.
Okay. Okay, Dan, you can go next.
Oh man, what?
Literally just say the names. That's all you really need.
I have the 3 characters. Yeah, no, I don't know what Chris was doing. I've got Ian the Dartmaster, Godfrey, and Hamish.
Nice.
I think I know which one you've favorited at this point.
Godfrey and Hamish are below notice.
Okay, Tom.
I will cry myself to sleep tonight if Ian dies.
Hi, I have 3 characters. I have Jaron McClatson.
I just
What?
nothing.
Carry
I
on.
assure you that is completely
Unrelated.
Carry on.
incidental.
Just carry on.
My second character is Rune Hansen.
And
I hope
My third character is Jürgen Mir.
I hope all of your characters die, Tom.
I second.
Right. And Aaron.
Why?
All right. Okay. So I have my first character is Alma. My second character is Bay, as in Bey, because and then my third character is Quentin, and I am also watching over one of Jack's characters, whose name is Jamie.
Although you're not anymore.
I feel like I probably will have to anyway. But...
In game, maybe. Okay, Jack.
Hello.
Okay, Jack.
Hey. How many characters am I controlling?
3. I sent you the
or-
Word documents.
Okay.
Funnily enough,
Alright.
the same as everyone else.
Well, no, some people say they're controlling my characters.
We
Yeah.
were when we
Yeah,
weren't sure
because
if
you
you were
weren't here.
alive.
Because you didn't know we
I
were
have,
doing it.
I don't know. Let's see. I have a guy with a club, guy with a sickle, guy with javelin. The club
Very good.
guy is
No, the club
called
guy is called Jamie. I already did it for you.
Jamie.
Don't worry about second name now. Just go with Jamie.
Second name is
No.
Jamie.
Jamie Tree, okay.
The
Alright,
second guy
next
you
one
actually
with
need to make up the
sickle
name of.
is John Forrest.
Okay.
Okay. And then
And the final one is
Jack Jackson.
Jim Pickett.
No, it's Jack Jackson.
It's Jack Jackson.
Oh, Jack Jackson, yes.
If you wanted full creative freedom, you should have turned up earlier.
Alright, so I've got Jack Jackson.
Dan, when we start
Jamie
asking,
Tree and John Forrest.
Dan, when we start asking people to do their things on time, then we've officially gone too far.
Sorry.
Hey, I said I'll be late.
He did. It was
To
fine.
write an email.
I mean, I
I
expected
had
more.
work
We
to
would
go
have
to as well.
started
Yeah.
before.
I mean, I will admit you impressed me. I wasn't expecting you to show at all, but
Anywho,
Then
Anyway, yeah, we're starting.
What's the backdrop to this adventure, Ollie?
So yes, this adventure is called. Spelled it wrong.
that's a really weird name.
That's a bit of a. It's a self-demeaning name. I
No,
think.
okay, I can edit it. It's meant to say the day the horseman rode on Chaungarde, but it says the say the horseman rode on Chaungarde.
Are we the horsemen?
No, you're
Can I
not.
get a horse?
No.
I don't think we can ride a horse.
We could just we could ride a horse badly.
Yeah.
Never even seen
No.
a horse.
So
You
I
can
will
go
now
far,
do
Chris.
the narrative-y bit that comes before the death. So if you guys want to be quiet, that would help.
I'll mute my mic.
Yeah, to be fair, just do that.
Okay.
Then even if you do speak, no one will hear you.
Wait, who left?
Jack.
That's okay. Don't worry, guys.
He's back. It's all good.
I tried to
No,
mute my mic. And the thing
Don't worry,
was
guys.
somehow-
Don't worry, dear viewers. Jack is fully competent at what he's doing.
He's great. It's all good. He
I
works in
think I
IT.
accidentally closed it somehow.
Did you click mute mic and accidentally hit hang up or something?
I think I was going to click mic and then I clicked on one of my favorites.
Right. Okay. Anyway, you all live solitary lives in the Outer Ring in Chaungarde, a fairly sizable town that is mainly a farming town. Does farming for itself, which it trades with the other Outer Ring towns, and also sends and gets paid for by the Mid Ring and Inner Ring. Your life is fairly comfortable. It's not amazing, but it's not awful. You've got decent money for farmers. You're not too far away from the Mid Ring, but you're not too far to the Scrap Ring that there's lots of danger either. The most danger you really get often is like the occasional wolf or something. So, not that much really. Pretty calm life. You have town guards as well, so if there's any ever trouble, they can deal with it. I'll quickly show you on the map, and you won't be able to see it again because you never can. But open map. So that's Chaungarde there. That spot, that smudge is Chaungarde because you probably can't read it. So it's kind of halfway between the scrap ring and the mid ring, and it's a nice place. You guys all happy living there, and you have lived there for many years, or maybe not, depending on your exact character. But we didn't go into that much depth, so it doesn't matter. One evening, however, as you're all in your houses or wherever you might be, maybe at the inn, you can tell me where you all are when we get to it, or you might already be in bed. You hear a noise that you've not heard, unless you've been here a long time, probably ever, which is the alarm bell ringing from the wall, which is only rung in times of great danger, which in a town like this is next to never. And yeah, people start to look around, concerned, worried about what's happening, and start to get out, going. Some people go to see, if you're in a public place, you see people get up and go to see what's going on. So yeah, we're going to have to, this is going to be the bit which takes a little while as well, because we're going to have to go around and be like, what's everyone doing and what do you do now? So Aaron, what are your guys doing? Are they all together or are they all different places?
Okay, well, Alma, as I said, is an orphan sort of. She lives rough on the streets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So she maybe hears this and is like, oh, if I'm going to find some shelter for this, I probably need to be not on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So I seek. If she seeks a place of refuge, Bay is probably he's sleeping. He lives like fairly comfortably, or as comfortably as the lifestyle you have described would allow.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably, although he's you know, what is this strange noise? He's not too worried currently.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Quentin is probably up on his studies, and he's a curious man. He seeks to investigate what's going on. There you go.
Awesome. Chris.
All right, well, let's remember the names of the people I've got. Jeremy Potts. Jeremy Potts is currently asleep in his little hovel that he lives in on his own at the edge of town. Obviously, upon hearing this noise, he is going to go and seek information about this from one of his elder neighbours who may know what this could be. Oscar O'Donnell is more of a traveller, really. He goes from village to village, trying to find work where there is, and is currently now woken up in the inn and trying to find out what's going on there from, I'm assuming, people running around at the inn. Richard Strongarm, the family man, is
Oh no, you've got
going to gather his wife and 3 young children around him, and is going to try and give some sort of instruction as to what to do next to them.
a nice touch and also a terrible one, but yeah. Jack.
Okay, well, moving on.
Yep. Shut up. Oh, God.
So what's Jamie doing?
They're all together
Mhm.
because my guys are close friends because it makes it easier.
That's fine.
Sorry?
And they're all at the bar and they just don't care.
Oh, good.
There we go.
It's nice to have
Bar
character development
seven.
this early on.
I mean,
Yeah, I know, right?
okay, Dan.
My 3 fellows are fast friends and are also at the bar. Ian is playing darts. I would like to establish that from the very beginning. He always wins. Well, they're going to go see what the fuss is all about. Essentially, there's an
What are
alarm.
the
They
names
wonder
of the
what
other
it is.
two?
Godfrey and Hamish. The three of them came to the village together and have lived together. They are fast friends and have been all their lives. I fear that will end.
I mean, except before they came to the village.
No, they were fast friends before they came
Okay,
to the
cool.
village.
That's good.
They were labourers who migrated here together.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, they're probably going to die though.
Oh, you know, it's fine.
So they're going to go investigate what it is. They're going to leave the pub, unlike a certain person, and go have a look-see.
What?
Or at least go have a look-see where the other people are going, if there's a
Mhm.
shelter. They haven't been here long.
Indeed. Okay. Tom.
Well, Jurgen and Jerin are together. Not in that sense, but they're in the same place at this moment in time. And
Jurgen and who was that? Sorry.
Jerin,
Jaren. Okay.
Jerin. Jurgen, with a little bit of experience of the scrap ring, especially of being defeated in the scrap ring, he sort of knows kind of a bit what's up, and so he tells Jerin, let's not go out of sort of where we consider safe. And they sort of stay indoors a bit. Rune, who's not with either of them, is a little gung ho and runs towards the source of the sound.
Was that Rue?
Rune,
Rune. How do you spell that one?
similar to how you'd spell rune, i.e., exactly the same as how you'd spell
Okay,
rune.
that's what I thought.
Tom, there's not really any need to be sassy when it could have been any manner of weird deviant name.
It can be very sassy.
Oh,
I'm saying it's unnecessary. I'm not saying you can't.
Okay. So, all this happens. Then the other bells start ringing. So there's like one first alarm bell, then there's other alarm bells. They all start ringing as well. And you start hearing guards shouting and people shouting more, and just generally more noise and commotion going on.
Can we discern any of the noises being, the words being shouted?
You can hear things along the lines of, "Get out of your houses, get out of the village, run. They're coming,
sorry.
run away."
That sounds like a good plan.
What was that? Sorry, I had a phone call.
Basically, you can hear voices shouting, "Get out of the village, run. They're coming."
Oh. Well, that seems bad.
Maybe getting out of the village is a good idea.
That's crazy talk.
Right.
My guys may have not heard this.
Well, I'm going to decide that Richard heard this and decided to give the family. There's a family bow that they have, and then he's going to give it to his wife. And in his accent, I'm deciding now.
Oh God, no, please.
Oh, we can do accents.
This is not okay.
Take this, love. Get the kids outside the village.
If he
I'll
doesn't
come find
die,
you.
I will kill him.
And he picks up his great club and opens
He
the
can't
door and
use-
walks out. Oh, no, sorry. He grabs the handle of his great club, drags it behind him as he waddles out. He's not a very smart lad either, so he takes a while to figure out how to open his own door. God, he really is a simpleton, isn't he?
You can't be an expert with the bow, but
And starts to just wander around the village with his club behind him, not quite sure what he should do in this situation.
Nice.
I mean, I like this character, but the less speaking parts he has, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
That's fine. He's just a barbarian.
Oh, he's just the shouting. Then that's pretty much it. Just says R a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Might have-
charming
might have-
barbarian.
Yeah, might have competent maybe. But yeah, so anyone else doing anything particularly?
Well, I think Alma's going to be, going in the same direction as many of the people probably going, because she's thinking, oh, they said go, and these people are probably going to be attempting to go for where they think at least is the safest place. That's probably a good course of action at least. Quentin, however, is like, I want to see what's going on. I don't care that it's dangerous. That's not important. So he's going to go in the opposite direction to the way that all the people are running. And Baylor Bay is just like, this is problematic. I shall also attempt to escape the city.
My guys.
Don't worry, Jack. They can just stay in the bar. It's fine.
Yeah, I thought my guys were going to die first, but if you're going towards the trouble. Okay.
I don't know if that's actually towards the trouble. We don't know whether they've got the village surrounded or anything, Jack.
For all you know, whoever is attacking may see bars as safe zones that they can't step in.
Exactly.
The barkeep would kind of look at you and be like, "You should go."
Is the barkeep not escaping?
He's
about
to go.
Cutting me off.
Oscar's going to go up to the bar. To any people he sees looking scared and particularly vulnerable, with his
I don't like where this is going.
with his shield in one arm and his mace in the other, and being the bit of an arse that he is, he's going to go in his best Irish accent.
Oh no, Chris! Please, just talk in your normal accent, please, Chris.
Okay, for this one, just so I don't offend any Irish people.
Oh yeah, all the Irish people that are watching
definitely
this.
offend Irish people.
Just
He says that it's very dangerous here. You probably won't escape. I'll escort you to a safe zone for money.
okay.
Anyone
That kind
that
of
looks
guy.
particularly vulnerable.
I wasn't worried about the Irish people. I was worrying about our viewers. I was worried about our viewers
Is
who have
this the bar
ears.
that I'm at?
Yeah, you're all at the same bar. Make me a charisma roll.
This is a small village. There's probably only one bar. Is it one, Chris? Did you get one?
It's not one, it's 3.
They just kind of look at you and they're like, no.
This guy doesn't look like he can protect anyone.
Okay, I'm going to whack my mace into the bar in an attempt to intimidate them into...
They're already going.
Chris, if you manage to get killed by people
I've
in the
got
bar,
3 guys at the bar that are just like, watch this guy, Irish guy walk in.
Great.
all right. So, Ian,
So Dan's characters and Jack's characters, you all noticed this guy just be like,
no, my guys left the bar.
are you guys already gone?
No, they left
My
the bar
guys-
and went to see what the commotion was about,
Oh,
and
yeah, they
then
did.
they will now be following the. If there are a noticeably large amount of people running in one direction, they will follow them. They are seasonal labourers. They don't know much about what's happening in the village.
Mm-hmm.
They are just trying to get out and go home.
That's a reasonable, yeah.
Yeah.
What about?
My guys will see this Joker coming in and hitting his club and be like, oh, shit,
God,
guess we
please.
should move. And just leave. Fuck it. And they start going towards wherever they think, more
Makes sense.
alcohol is. Screw it.
Right. Okay. So all 3 of your characters have
drinking
all have
Hold on, so
2 are kind of shit, and then one's, a bit
those
smart.
aren't
So he's kind of
personality
like
traits.
yeah,
Yeah.
my defining
He's like
personality, but I'm not very good.
Like-
Personality is that they're all alcoholics and one of them's smart. That's the character
No,
development we've had so far.
There we go. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Well,
I haven't actually looked at
Don't worry, Jack. That was never in doubt.
So Jeremy, Chris, has got to his elderly neighbours.
yes.
my
And
guys have a wisdom of 17.
Please, Jack.
they're like, and he meets one of them, and they look very worried. They're already leaving. They're like, "You need to go. Have you anyone else? Have you seen anyone else?"
No, sir. You're the first one I've seen, sir.
Oh no! Oh,
I'm
no.
upset.
Do you know
It's
what's
fine.
going on in this current situation, sir?
Well, if the bells are ringing, then that means that there's some kind of force, some enemies, something going to come and try and attack the village. We need to try and move to one of the neighbouring villages before they get here.
Oh, my lord, sir. I suppose I better pack up my stuff and get moving then.
Why would he say "my lord"?
Who knows? He just does. Let's just leave it.
Like a
The
shortening
neighbour would be
from
like, if you have time, do it, but it might be easier to just go.
I'll go get my javelin and my money. and then I'll be off. Do you need any help, my kind neighbours?
We'll be okay. We'll manage.
Okay. Best of luck to you, good sirs.
You too. And they move off. So yeah, that's what happens there.
Well, hold on.
What are Jürgen and Yerin doing?
Jürgen's kind of a sensible. Well, he's kind of sensible. He sees a big crowd, hears people telling him to get out of his home, and starts following the big crowd. It's not.
He doesn't conform to your gender norms. He's going to stay inside.
He's gonna follow the big crowd. He's a little bit wise of how this all works. Rune, on the other hand, he sees a person running in the opposite direction, and he's like, "This guy knows what's up."
Nice.
Yeah.
If there's a battle to be fought, I'm going to be fighting it.
Looks like we've already lost 2 characters.
He's a gung-ho man.
That's good. I like it.
Right, okay, so Rune and
It was Quentin.
Quentin, it was, yeah. Are going towards where the are not going.
Okay.
Following everyone else except for Richard is going towards where everyone else is going, and Richard is just wandering the streets with a great club.
Yeah. He's a bit directionally challenged.
Hey,
He didn't actually set his family up in the right way either. Headed for the marshes, gonna drown in there.
He actually pointed to a lake.
And she pointed towards all the people are running from.
Yes, he did. Well, his wife assumed that's where he meant.
Look, a lot of people running in this direction. They must be help.
The wife is really, really smart.
Smart, yeah. She's like, no, dear, it's not that way.
It's a pity we'll likely never see her again.
It's going to be fine.
Anyway. See, the problem is even I like these characters now, so this is bad.
Most of the characters we've never had.
That's kind of the sad truth.
Well, they're not. I know.
They might not be yours, but
Yeah, I make interesting characters sometimes.
yeah, that's just your kind of thing. But yeah, so Quentin and Rune are kind of silently acknowledge each other as they're running up the wall to have a look over the wall and see what's kind of coming. And you get that, and you just look, and you just see these just torches, just because it's pretty dark. It's like dusk was an hour ago. You just see these torches and these columns of people marching towards you. And at the forefront, you see 7 horses with riders on, not just horses.
That's good.
And if both of them want to make me an intelligence.
Oh, he's good at that.
History, you will not have because you don't have anything. So just an intelligence one.
Okay.
19.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh god.
Both of you are immediately, you just see the 7 horses and you're like, oh dear.
It's the 7 horsemen of the
It's the
apocalypse.
7 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Actually,
Without the apocalypse, yes, yeah.
oh, okay.
What are their names? And
The 7 horsemen of the.
What are their names and personalities, Ollie?
They don't have personalities.
Ah.
There's death, war,
right,
plague,
right,
famine, fury, conquest.
right.
Who's the other guy?
There's one.
Conquest and war.
Well, yeah, I was about to.
Jerry.
No, they are different.
And Jerry. Yeah, Jerry.
No, not Jerry.
Conquest
Big
and
Tom.
had a baby.
Big
They call
Tom,
it war.
horseman. Yeah.
Big Tom is awesome.
Death, war, famine,
The lesser known 8th
Hey,
horseman of the
Rust.
apocalypse, Gordon.
Strife could.
strife, and strife.
Right.
There you go.
I mean,
That's the 7.
Conquest, War, and Fury are maybe the only ones we got to worry about.
Yeah, that's true.
What about death?
No, death is an ever-present spectre, Chris. We don't have to worry about him any more than we would usually.
We don't have to worry about death any more than we normally do in our regular lives. Okay.
But you see the 7 and the army behind them, and immediately know just bad stuff
7 horsemen riding in front of an army.
So I don't think they're actual personifications of those forces, though.
They're not.
I think those are just cool names.
Mhm.
This is my character. This isn't me.
My oath he's called Death.
The government restricts their corps of knights to only 7 people, so they can all have nice nicknames. Sorry, we can't. You may be very good, but we've already got 7, and we can't have an 8th. Gonna have to turn you down.
Well,
But
okay.
yeah,
Hello, good sirs. No.
they're still a ways off.
Oh,
They're not at the walls yet, but
Can I interest you in some mercenary services?
we could. Yeah, that's a good point. I want to see if we could do that. We're like, this is the only way because I can't outrun a horse, can I? That's not a thing that's likely.
No.
So, I will. I don't know. Offer my services in some sense. Sounds like a good plan.
okay. So you shout your offer from the wall, but they don't seem to hear you.
Well,
Because, like I said, they're still quite away.
that's rude. Well, I'll wait for them then.
What you do notice while this happens is that they seem to have some catapults.
You know what I'm going to do? Right, so the
How big is the settlement we're in? I assumed it was a reasonably small place.
there's still walls around
Yeah.
it, though.
It's still a walled town. It's not tiny.
Walls of like I mean, you could have anything from a mott and bailey to a full solid.
The walls are stone.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow, prestigious.
What type?
Entirely stone or partially wood with some stone underneath? Or...
The logistics of
Mainly
this really
stone.
doesn't.
There's some wood bits, but it's mainly stone. It's like it's as the town sizes go, it's not particularly big, but it's not like a little hamlet. It is.
Is this more of a fort town than a
Hey, you know what I should
full
do?
city?
We could,
Yeah.
I'll let them know that I'm on their side. 'Cause I'll open if Tom.
Open the
or
gates
what
for
was-
them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Me and Rune.
Yeah.
We could, if we open the gates for them, maybe they will spare our lives.
Aaron's
Ah,
personality is he's actually a.
He's an intelligent man. That doesn't mean he's not a bad person. He knows how to look out for number one, Chris. He's also, I mean, sure, why not?
I'll tell you
They
where
have
people are hiding.
catapults. They're going to get in at some point.
Yeah, but you're going to let them get in quicker
Oh, actually,
so that they can slaughter more people.
from this angle, can I see whether they're surrounding the town, or are they only coming from one direction?
It seems at the moment, at least, that they're only coming from one direction.
Okay, that means they're not then. Right? No.
You hear
Oh, does it open for them anyway?
no, that was
That's
just
a catapult noise.
catapult
Oh.
noise.
Okay. Well, is it coming in my direction? Like,
I mean, they're all coming vaguely in your direction, but none of
wanna-
these look like they're gonna exactly hit you.
I think I want to still move out the way.
Yeah, these things just all fly towards the wall. Just
Is there a gatehouse on this side?
there is not.
Okay. Well, my plan for survival didn't. How did they? You know what? Never mind.
Right.
I'm not going to question their logic. It's fine.
Well, I'm going to assume that Richard has heard this commotion.
Yeah.
And he may not be the most intelligent person, but he knows loud noises in time of trouble equals bad.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to try and... Is there a forest nearby? I should ask that as well.
Not particularly near, but you know of a forest.
He's
That
going
is.
to put his club on his shoulders, on his back, so he can carry it easier, and bloody leg it to the nearest forest so he can just hide in a rabbit hole or something. Hide under a fallen
What is
tree.
he trying to do? For the first time he hears noise, he runs to the nearest forest.
Chris, he's
When he
he's
was
a
a young
simple man. He's a
when he was-
simple
when
man.
he was a young
Don't
man.
question it.
His father always told him various bits of information to stop him from killing himself. And one of them was, in the night time, if bells ring and loud noises are heard, run to the forest.
What if it's a wedding?
He's done that on several occasions.
Including his own.
Yeah, he just that's where the honeymoon was. It was in the
Took his
forest.
wife to his favourite tree that he hides under, and that's how their first daughter was conceived.
Chris,
Stop.
please stop.
Um,
Chris, you had to take it a bit too far, didn't you?
I did.
You took a funny joke and you just made it weird, Chris. What the hell?
Oh, okay. Yes, that's what he's doing.
As he's running, he bumps into a group of men who seem slightly tipsy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I wonder who they are.
And yeah,
It is a mystery.
Oh look, he looks what? Yeah.
I'm not going to figure out real words. It's fine.
he looks like he knows what he's doing.
In a blind, actually, I'm gonna roll a dice just to see
I've
whether he's
decided-
gonna do this or not.
Guy,
One of my
don't.
guys is Russian, one of my guys is British, and one of my guys is from, well, Yorkshire.
Oh, so that doesn't count as Britain, does it?
Jack, are any of your people
It may as well be different.
Also,
No.
Britain doesn't really exist
Well,
in this planet.
Jack, do any of your people look feminine?
This isn't Earth.
No.
maybe.
No.
We're not. We're going.
Okay.
Just continue,
No.
please.
Richard, obviously, he sent his family off. He's not quite sure why he did that. And then left them.
It's like, go without me. I'll hide without you.
In the park, seeing a group of 3 people as he has 3 children, he decides, these are my children, grabs one of them by the arm and just goes, follow me! And,
Little Blagovich, let's go. Just go.
and that's not the voice he had at all, but and then charges off towards the wood with one of them in tow.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry,
Oh my God,
viewers.
he seems to have kidnapped one of us.
Don't worry, dear viewers. English isn't Jack's first language.
It's not.
It's actually Ukrainian.
If he has 3 children and he thought they were his children, why would he only take one and leave them?
He did say follow me.
He assumed it was a follow. Jack, do the others follow?
Yes. They chase on like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Chris, I know you like this character, but he's probably going to die now. Like, he's going to go into the forest and eat some poison oak or something. I don't know.
Eat some poison oak.
He's going to bump into a tree.
Die.
Okay. Rune and Quentin see this group of 4 charging off towards an exit, but a different way than everyone else. As you come back down from the top.
Okay. I guess we'll go towards them because splitting up the party, good plan.
Might I also say
Splitting up the
Oscar,
party is definitely a good idea when we have 12 people in it. Oh, no, it's
Oscar
more than
seeing a
12 now, isn't
confused
it?
15.
simpleton.
It's 15, yeah. I forgot about Jack's characters.
Oscar, upon seeing
That's
a
so
confused
memorable.
simpleton running into
What, the three drunk people?
Oscar seeing 3 drunk people and a simpleton running off into the forest sees an opportunity to make some money.
I'm also going over that direction
It's going
now.
to follow at a distance.
I'm also going over there. Is Rune coming with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you.
I seem to have made an impression on this young man.
Yeah,
Oh God.
you've shown
Quinn-
your bravery.
Quentin is 48, by the way. I don't
Okay.
know if that changes the character's opinion of him, but like he wasn't some brave man who was running towards danger. He was a curious old man who was like, my time's pretty much up anyway.
48!
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
No, Chris, this is some sort of weird feudal steampunk world where we're all labourers. The life expectancy is likely not higher than about 60.
That's still 12 more years.
Mm,
It's a long time.
Maybe he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's a really...
His only
pessimistic
prospect
man.
is being a labourer in some village.
Chris, really, my character, that character decision is the one out of all of everyone's character decisions so far that you're questioning.
Yes.
Okay, well. You know,
Chris has proven so far that he is a bulwark of common sense.
Of course I am.
yeah,
Oh, God.
you know what? I mean, true. I can't fault that. Right. What about everyone else, Ollie? What's
Okay.
happening with you?
So, so who's kind of all grouped up now?
Those
It's,
people.
Richard and Oscar. And
Is Richard one of yours, Chris?
yes, Richard's
Yeah.
the guy with the...
Club, isn't it?
I'm just making sure. I want to write down what all of the characters' names
by the
are.
hand and ran off into the forest.
Write down all the
Choose by
characters
Oscar.
don't want to survive.
Obviously, all 3 Jack's guys, and then Rune and
Quentin.
Quentin are following.
Mm.
It seems-
My other guy, though, Jeremy, is following the crowd of people towards the next village.
I think everyone else is in the crowd of people currently.
Yes. So to that, everyone else,
Uh-oh.
some guards are like, go this way. There are weapons there. You may need them to defend yourselves. Go get them and then head that way towards the exit.
I will do that. I'll go and get the weapons. Alma's like, yes, please.
So yeah, you guys all go and do that, and conveniently, you already have the weapons written down.
All right, I was just
So
Jeremy...
Chris's great club was just there.
Yeah, Chris just had that great club and that javelin, but you
Yeah,
know,
a great club's just a big stick. It is.
Yeah, all of my guys except for what's his name, Oscar. Oscar's just a traveler who keeps them with him.
Yeah.
Ian just kept the darts from the dart game.
Yeah,
Took it from the book.
I will say that you
guys
can,
are
I will
just
say that
mercenaries,
you can
make
have
it easier.
3 darts because you usually have 3 when you play. So you know.
Now, what about the opposition?
Well,
They're
that's
own
true. You could have taken 6 because they normally in like a tavern they'd keep them in a pot probably.
They would. He's just got his sticks. He just was like, oh, what's going on? I just kind of didn't think about the fact he still had them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's true.
But yeah, so that happens. You guys all go and just quickly grab something. You don't really pay attention to what it is. It's just something, and head towards the gate, where you see a group of people. One guy pulling someone else from his arm.
God.
And yeah, you guys, you just see them, and you 8 of the first 8 kind of get over there. You kind of reach the gate at the same time as this 7 do, and yeah,
All joined up now,
you're all joined up now.
Yay!
but none of my people know who my other people are. So
No,
Well,
None of mine know who the other people. Actually, no. I'm going to say that Jeremy and Richard are close friends. Jeremy's like a mentor to Richard. From Jeremy's stuff. He's the
Okay.
I can't remember the names of the characters from of Mice and Men, but he's the one guy to the other.
Oh,
this
Lenny?
isn't important.
Lenny
We're
and
going.
the other guy, but yeah.
guy, that guy to is Lenny.
Okay, we'll
I've got that was my two. As in,
Jaren
like to do
walks
queries.
up to another group and says, "Good morning. Would you like to buy some of my wares? I have them with me, definitely. Don't worry." He's a little eccentric. He's quite the tradesman at heart.
I wonder.
Everything he doesn't have with him. I'll get it to you as soon as we come back. Don't worry.
No,
Just pay me now.
no.
My guy, tired of being dragged around, Jamie, starts like shaking the guy that stopped, like, "What are you doing, you bastard?"
You sound weird, Quentin. No, that's not his voice.
Jack,
was
I've
it?
actually met
You
people
sound
from
weird,
Yorkshire,
Quentin.
Jack, at uni,
Oh.
and they really don't sound like that.
Does not matter.
Oh, what a shame.
They sound like black people, like that.
Doesn't matter.
This is-
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, it's at this point when you hear a guard quite far off shout, "They've gone in!" And you look back and you can see the far wall, you can see figures on the wall, and you can see the rocks flying over and starting to smash into houses and stuff.
Make a
Okay.
deck save.
Jack,
Oh no!
deck save wouldn't
way.
really work for.
Deck save for a house.
For dodging a catapult.
A catapult rock
Well-
smashes into the gate in front of you, rendering it
What?
impossible to escape from.
What would
oh.
Oh, we're still inside the walls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you haven't got out yet. You were nearly out.
Jack, you got to imagine how fast a catapult projectile is.
what else would you use?
I'm saying you at this stage we just wouldn't really even get.
Wisdom.
We just wouldn't really even get. A
I
save.
predicted.
Wait, let me just check what
Intelligence,
stat I've got
workers.
the most bonuses in. Yeah, wisdom is what we'd use.
So yes, wisdom, definitely wisdom.
Okay, but yeah, so I guess are we just
Well-
going to keep going through the gate then? And
But
running
we
back.
can't.
Well, we
This
can't
gate
go
is
that
now
it's
being
impassable,
collapsed
that
and
might
it's
be hard.
impassable.
How
Nah,
far up are the walls? Are they?
I mean,
how high
how
are they?
many-
How tall are they?
they're not that high.
As it,
They're
no.
pretty
Could they
low.
feasibly be climbed? I think people are getting that.
There are like stairs up to them that you can use.
Well,
Let's climb up the wall.
Well, Richard's
Let's go.
obviously wanting to save his children.
I feel like you would have noticed by now.
No, he hasn't. Drags this one he's still got by the arm up the stairs and attempts to drop him over the wall.
I was going to say there's two options really at this point. You can either go up the wall and either try and go over or around down to another gate, or you can try and make your way through the streets and get to the next gate. You guys roughly know where the other gates are. They've got a few.
Right. No, he's going to go, Gwendolyn, get over the wall.
Just tosses. There's just like a spike pit below.
That's it. I'm gonna toss you.
There's a moat.
Oh,
Do I have to roll strength for tossing him?
Well, see if you can lift him up.
Make me a strength roll, Chris.
If you roll a natural 20, it's going to kill me. If you roll a natural 1, it's going to kill me.
No,
If it was a natural one, he won't be able to pick you up, Jack.
Oh, I forgot I got the detriment. I actually only got a 7.
I think my Yorkshire guy may die quickly.
You managed to break through. You're like, no, I'm not going over the wall.
Good. You sound strange.
Make me an intelligence roll, Chris.
All right, there we go. That's a 12, but then I get minus. Let's think.
It's 5, so minus.
Minus 3.
Did you not write down?
That's actually a 9.
Oh God.
So it dawns on you that these might not be your children.
As in, one's taller than you, one's the same height as you, and one, well, is a bit shorter than you. Well, a lot shorter.
Yeah,
They also look and sound different. There's that.
It dawns on
Yes.
you that they might not be your
They
children.
might not be, but I haven't quite
But
realised.
they might be someone else's children and will still need saving.
They're definitely someone else's
Everyone
children.
is someone else's children.
Okay, I'm gonna. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try and lift them up. They wiggle free. I'm gonna look closely at their face, lift them up again. I don't know who you are, but you need to get down there.
Can Jamie headbutt him? Just.
Yeah.
You might kill him.
That might-
Actually, no, just do it. Just do it. Absolutely do it, please.
Do it.
He's headbutting. He's not like to try. He's just thinking there's like a poor
Please headbutt. No, do it.
man.
Trust me.
Toss him over.
The damage from the headbutt might kill both of you.
Please do.
Okay, yeah, we do it. Headbutt.
It's okay. You don't need to roll anything. You headbutt him. It's not particularly strong, but you just kind of send him.
Send both of us over the wall.
No,
Do the roll.
just send you standing back. No, you don't need to. It's fine.
Oh.
Basically, the only reason that is because Ollie's scared that one of you would actually die.
Yeah.
It'll be
No, it's not.
hilarious,
It's
though.
because
It like renders both of you unconscious.
it's because at this point you see that some fire arrows have been fired over the wall
Oh no.
and have landed on some of the roofs, which are made of thatch and whatnot, and have started to catch fire.
Something tells me we're not going to win this. We're not going to win this battle.
Hamish, being a seasonal labourer, does not know his way around town, having recently arrived, and so he and his group elect to take the wall and go along there to try and get to the
Who's
next one.
your group?
Hamish is older and is essentially an older brother figure to both Godfrey and Ian.
Okay.
Hamish is you can also tell he's the smartest one because he picked a weapon that might be of use. Godfrey picked a javelin, which he gets a -2 every time he tries and use. And Ian, admittedly proficient in darts, but is using darts. So, yeah.
Okay, so Dan group take wall.
Yeah, they are.
What about Jack group?
I've seen this horrible simpleton try and throw one of us off the edge. It's like, well, fire arrows. That seems like a good idea. And yeah, well,
So you also
we
take
try
the
to
wall.
we try to keep Jamie away from the man that seems to think, you know.
Yeah. Aaron, what are your trio
Right,
doing?
okay. Alma's like, man, going over the wall, probably the fastest solution at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's probably the best way of getting out of danger, although the most dangerous.
Yeah, so Alma's going to the wall, okay?
Yep.
Stay and fight.
Bay is going, oh, okay. don't really fancy going over the wall. That's a bit dangerous. He's going to go and try and get to the other gate.
Okay.
And Quentin is like, you know, he's going for the wall as well. Sure. Sounds like a good plan.
Chris.
Right. Well, Richard, as you might be able to guess, does not like fire. He knows fire is the weird thing that bites you when you least expect. It scares you a lot. So he's upon seeing this sudden fire, he's not just going to go for the wall. He's going to bloody sprint at it as fast as possible.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Right,
He's not just going to go for the wall. He's going to go for the wall.
Jeremy knows this town. He's lived in this town all of his life. And he knows that wall is probably a bit dangerous to climb down. In fact, he used to have a brother who liked climbing things.
Okay.
Does not anymore.
Ollie, would this wall be dangerous to climb down, Ollie?
I mean, it would be. You don't necessarily have to climb down it, though. You could just use it to navigate around the fire and go down the other side without the gate.
That's true.
So Jeremy's going to elect to go to the closest exit that he knows of through the wall.
Okay.
And Oscar, being the very self-centered coward that he is, thinks wall dangerous, outside dangerous. Run to nearest way out of this damn town.
Yeah, cool.
And is going to follow Jeremy.
Okay. And what about Jürgen, Jeren, and Rune?
Rune is gung-ho, he's a thrill seeker, but he's not an idiot. Staying and fighting, while maybe was appealing at first, seems a little bit risky.
I like the way that he followed Quentin because he thought Quentin was going to fight them, and Quentin's main thought was like, "Now I want to open the gate."
But climbing the wall seems more risky and more thrilling than the other option.
Yeah. Well, we're not. I mean, okay, you know what? Fine.
Well, so he like measures what options are thrilling and what options are like pragmatic and sort of
So
does a
Rune
chart and sees which one is parts both.
Rune fancies himself a bit of a martial artist, even though his dex is only 6, so it's a bit.
But what about Jürgen and Jeren?
Jürgen is going to find another opening in the wall. Take to the sort of, well, not the open streets, but more sort of alleys, narrower parts to get to another gate. And Jeren is going to go with him because Jürgen's kind of like a guy who can protect him.
Oh.
So we know who's going on the wall and who is not.
We do.
First of all, the wall.
Like, everyone who's not going on the wall dies instantly.
No, so everyone who's going on the wall, you look down over the other side and kind of realise that you can't climb down this part. There's just water at the bottom.
No. Well, the aim of Hamish was to drag his 2 friends and run along to the next gatehouse.
But so that seems like a more feasible option.
That's the plan.
So you guys start to make your way across. As you hear a and you're going to make me a dex save.
Oh boy!
Everyone who's on the wall.
Everyone who's on the wall.
Okay. Oh god.
Well, everyone who's going to climb down the wall. You mean?
No, just everyone who's on the wall.
Do we all?
Do we have to be on the wall to get to the next gatehouse?
No. There were several. There were 2 options. Chris.
Oh wow!
20.
Ian's got a natural 20.
I got natural 20. I got 12,
so
20, and 18.
Alma got 13.
Okay.
Got 8.
Quentin got 15.
No.
Put them in the chat, please. Put the names and the things in the chat, please.
Okay. Rune.
I'm just going to have to watch all of them because I don't know who's meant to be dodging this anymore.
Okay, let me look at Chris's card. Okay, Richard and Oscar. No, Richard, just Richard. Jeremy and Oscar are both going through the town.
The people on the wall, Chris.
Yeah, well, I asked. Oh, never mind.
You decided who was on the
Did you
wall.
decide?
No, I know
maybe
that,
second
but I
would
asked
be?
if we'd have to go along the wall to get to the next game.
You don't have to, but it was an option, Chris.
Yeah, no, I
Aaron.
get where he's coming from. Don't worry, I understand.
Aaron, what's the
Yes.
second name you gave one of my characters?
Jamie.
Jackson.
It was Jamie.
It was Jamie Tree, John Forrest, and Jack Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, well, actually, if we're adding Dex, then
You had your Dex.
Ian got 21. Yeah, I did it for the other ones, but I forgot to do it for Ian, but he got a nat 20, so it's irrelevant.
But yeah, it is irrelevant.
It is relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, I'll always love that picture that you've got.
What picture?
The picture of Tom on a roller coaster.
Okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Looking like he really doesn't enjoy the situation he's found himself in.
Okay. So you see this rock fly towards you, and most of you manage to jump out the way.
Oh, Rune. Oh, no. And
With the
Richard,
exception
by the look
of Rune, Richard, and Jack,
Oh,
and
no.
Hamish.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, yes, Alma just made it. Yeah.
You each take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's killed me. I think that's
Hamish
killed
now
Richard.
has 1
Did that kill
HP.
Richard?
Richard! No!
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I'm a -1 as well.
No, Richard's unconscious. He's not dead.
No, you're dead.
Oh,
What happens if you're -1?
Richard!
You're dead.
No, wait, how much health did Richard have, Chris?
2.
Oh, I see, okay.
He was my favourite.
Oh,
Yeah,
Doesn't matter, that's what you get.
Jack Jackson.
Alright, so what happened there is
Richard
Rune
being
got
dead.
me and Ian out of the way of the immediate...
Oh no, the Chris's character with the annoying accents.
Richard's decided that he can use his club to hit this catapult projectile
Chris,
out of the
I'm
way
sorry,
and save
but-
everyone.
Chris, I'm sorry, but no.
And then
He
became
can
jammed.
barely even pick up the club.
No, he can. No. Richard can definitely think that. It just
Yeah, he
doesn't
thinks so,
work.
It just doesn't work.
Richard
Oh, I
can
see.
think that, but he fails to even move his club
Oh,
out.
I-
That's
I
why
thought-
the last line I
I
said was,
thought-
then
He's like-
becomes jam.
Oh, I thought Chris was trying to make up an excuse why Richard wouldn't die.
No, I'm explaining the circumstances.
Okay.
which he
Okay,
took
so who did we lose? Hamish and Rune as well.
Hamish
Yeah.
is just about okay. He has 1 HP.
Oh,
because he
nice.
Shoved the other 2 people out of the way in my team.
Okay, and is Rune dead?
That's
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Hamish being the nice old man.
I wanted to develop his character.
I was thinking that Richard was going to try to avenge his family, but it might be the other way around.
I was already getting attacked.
God. His family's like, well, how did he die? Yeah, God.
He was hit by-
He tried to hit a stone and it was...
He died a hero, is what we'll say.
After dragging one of us for several, like,
Resulting in
No.
one of them dying as well.
What we'll,
he tried to throw one of us.
he was still holding that guy's hand.
what we'll say,
Oh, God.
Trying to hit the thing with the other.
died trying to save people, is what he did.
He died. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Through like flying the wall, and he's like,
A
yeah.
few seconds later, you hear a, and you see another hail of arrows go flying over you. And now everyone who's on the street needs to make me a dexterity save.
All of my characters.
Does
die in
Oscar
this
get a
round.
bonus for his shield?
So angry.
No, that's just
No.
already no.
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 What good would a
Both
shield
the
be against
arrows.
arrows? Chris? Jeez.
No,
Right, that's Oscar's dead. Oscar is dead from that one.
no.
Bay.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
Everyone is dead.
Alright.
No, it
Right,
depends on
you
how
don't
much
wanna
damage
die.
Ollie says it is.
Yeah.
Well, one of them's got 1 HP.
Okay, so I got 17. Baylor Bay got 17.
Okay.
Chris, it's right. You can play as Baylor Bay.
Right, so Jeremy has 6 And Oscar? has 6.
0.
Alright.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Did you get an actual?
0 and 2.
Tom,
I think we character's dead.
we're both dead, Tom.
Ollie, use the luck. Use the luck, Ollie.
Oh,
Use
dear.
luck.
No, wait. Who said to me they were going down the side streets?
That was one of
That was
Tom's
Jorgen and Jem, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jaren and
Oh.
Jurgen.
luck.
Okay, these streets are so thin that the arrows don't go down them.
Oh,
You're actually okay.
Good for you, Tom.
you're not out of
And
the game.
you're sure Oscar doesn't have a shield that's
Cool,
able
'cause
to
I
stop an arrow
rolled
or
3
two?
and 2.
I mean,
You actually need a feat to be able to use it against things that require you to make.
and
a-
even so, it's not going to help a 6.
Right, so how much damage? How much damage, Ollie?
10.
Okay.
One of them might survive this. One of them definitely won't.
You're dead.
Oscar's dead.
I know it.
Jeremy is gonna have a
Crippled.
lingering injury.
He's.
Okay.
Oh no, isn't lingering injury if you go below 0, Chris?
Oh wait, what's the one if you get half your damage in one turn?
That's shaken, and we're probably
We've got
not
one
doing
in-
that because
yeah, we're not
otherwise
doing
that would
that.
just be
Half
all
your
damage would cause it.
Yeah.
Right, well, Jeremy's not very happy at the
You
moment.
like step on a slightly sharp
I mean,
rock.
Oscar
and
was the
suddenly
arsehole.
you're shaking.
You can take off
Oh.
the shield.
I've
Oh my
broken
God.
my rib.
Chris,
Can he?
yeah, Chris,
Okay,
I'm so happy. Chris, both of the characters with upsetting accents have died.
What Jeremy's actually
No,
going to do
oi, Chaungarde, mine.
he's going to try and find a way to holster his javelin and pick up both the mace and the shield.
Okay, yeah, they can do that.
Is he?
Yay! I've actually got a decent AC now.
So Oscar was killed.
Oh.
Gets
Well, guys, all my guys are fine.
My second favourite guy died.
tough.
Well, maybe just
So-
pick up a decent personality for this guy then.
So we've just killed
He's a-
off
he's a-
5 characters. 4 characters.
That's fine. That's reasonable.
That's
That evens
okay.
out a bit.
That's
Right, well, now you can't kill off Chris's characters anymore because Chris only has one left.
No, you can. I
I
don't
mean,
like
you
Jeremy.
can. Well, no, because what we'll do is as long as we have a pool of at least 5 characters at the end, then we'll share them out.
Oh yeah.
I'm very spiteful.
And
Jeremy's
if we
gonna
don't-
die and
oh,
we'll be
look,
forced to
some
be
villagers split off
the
from
young
the horde
Gwendolyn.
running away.
so
Gonna have to make new characters.
those of you who are on the wall who have jumped back, there is now a large hole in the wall. It looks jumpable, and you can jump if you want, or you can go back down.
Can we not climb
Right.
down the hole?
No,
Oh,
you would just die.
Alright, my guys,
Okay.
John and Jamie, screw it. We just saw one of our friends get squished. And the simpleton, he didn't mean no harm.
Other than trying to throw someone off the wall.
He was
There's
just
water
trying
at
to
the
help.
He didn't do harm, but that wasn't for lack of trying.
Yeah. But yeah, just
So
gonna.
they're gonna
Can
try
we
and jump.
grab? Suppose we grab the clubs. Could be useful. That the other two had.
I think it was crushed by the rock,
Yeah,
Jack.
it's
No,
There's
Never
the
mind
first
then.
thing the rock hit.
I mean, he was under the epicenter of
Jack,
everything.
these aren't just projectiles that have no continuity.
yeah.
Okay, so
Alright,
if they're gonna jump, you need to make me a dex check for each of them, Jack.
Oh God!
Wait, but you said if they fail, then they die.
16 and a natural 20,
Okay,
and their dexes aren't trash. So one
that's fine.
not
Those are both
10.
enough.
Alma said did 17 on her jump.
Okay, also good. So John,
Quentin, however, might be like, I'm old. That's not a good idea. So he's going to go back down now.
The bad thing with this dice roll is I've got 2 natural 20s already, so I feel like a natural one's
He's gonna
coming up.
die in every next roll from now on. Ian and Godfrey are unwilling to leave Hamish, who wouldn't be able to make the jump, A, due to general lack of athleticism and the fact he's just been crippled by helping them. So they're going to help him back down and try and find a route out through the city that they can take him with them.
okay, so Quentin and the Dan squad have gone back down. John, Jamie, and Alma have all made it across.
Did you call them the damned?
The
As
Dan
in-
squad. And I said the
No,
Dan
never
squad.
mind.
So those of you who went back down, you're running along. You see a porcupine. Oh no, sorry, it's Oscar.
See this strange Irish guy that wasn't very nice.
Why would we know he's Irish?
He's spoken an Irish accent.
Maybe.
Yeah, but why would we know?
He's
Irish
screaming
is
in Irish.
big in this world.
You see Jeremy on ahead. The
With an
path
arrow
has
in
been
his leg.
blocked. Yeah,
Ugh.
he's gone out in his leg, but he's okay. There's one of the houses is partially collapsed over the way, so there's fire in the way and stuff. Yeah,
What about Bay Baylor Bay?
and Bay Baylor Bay's there too.
There,
So who's there? Bay Baylor Bay.
Quentin,
Oh.
Jeremy.
Well, Jeremy's over the other side.
Oh no,
Jeremy's been
we
waddling away.
must save Jeremy.
true.
That's what Quentin says. Quentin's like, no, we must help this poor man. Whereas Bay is like, no, I just need to get out of here.
Godfrey is going to ask if anyone knows the way to the nearest exit.
That man hobbling over there, mate.
Follow him.
5 in the way.
What's through the collapsed house that was just mentioned?
Oh, right.
You can try and pick your way through it, but it might be a bit dangerous.
No, is there any other routes?
Quentin's going for it, boys.
Okay, Quentin's going to try and brave the flames. So he needs to make me a con save.
Okay.
I feel like this is just going to be like total wipeout with saves.
He got 13.
It's just enough.
I'm going to be so happy if all their characters survive.
No, the smoke is starting to get you, but you managed to get out the other side before.
Oh, I see. How many HP damage does the smoke do?
None. You managed to get through okay.
Okay.
Is there anyone going not through the burning building?
Bay is not.
I mean, we're not, but we're kind of.
If first of you want to go round on the floor, you can.
Yeah.
So the others are gonna go round.
Yeah.
That's some pity, Nutella.
Hey, Chris, you should be grateful to me.
I should.
Yeah, because I just saved your character from a burning building.
No, you didn't.
Oh wait, I thought that's what I was doing.
No.
No, you were just going through.
You were just going.
You just went through a burning building to get to me, who was just hobbling along in the street.
Well, I could make you make a deck save to avoid the burning building.
Go on then.
No,
No, we're doing this.
Yeah, let's play harsh. I want my
You really
character
want to kill Jeremy, Chris.
If Jeremy dies, I will
He's
loan.
going to survive that. That was a 16.
If Jeremy dies, I will loan Chris Bay.
Yeah, Jeremy just about jumps forward, and
Quentin.
as this thing goes,
I'm not sure if he jumps. He's got an arrow in his leg.
it hops.
So are we doing
It slides on the
someone runs
shield.
out. Sorry.
If someone wants to have characters,
They get another one from a player that has like the most or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If we go below 5, we'll have to roll some more up on the fly.
I was just thinking, if I do go, I would be completely happy to play one of the daughters of Richard
No.
or his wife.
No.
That's what you
Oh,
can go
right,
through the
come
entire
back to
family.
point where
in
you
one
went.
session.
No. Well, unfortunately, Chris, you'd have to wait till we go below 5 for that.
But there, who knows? So
This is why we asked you not to get attached to him, Chris.
I was
Those
very
of
attached
you-
to him. He was my
those
favourite.
of you who went round the building, you hear another arrow rain coming.
Oh no.
However, you're a bit more prepared for it this time because you know what's coming, so you have advantage. But I need another deck save.
Okay.
So that is from the down squad, Bay,
Dex is 18 for
and
Ian.
Quentin.
Right, there we go.
Ian,
15.
18.
Quentin went through, so Bay's okay.
Of course, Bay's okay.
Oh wow, Godfrey's 18 as well. This doesn't look good for Hamish. I want to use up all my luck. But
No gambling.
what do I tell you? 12 on Hamish.
It's enough.
Oh, whoa, oh, it's
Oh.
advantage anyway. So,
Roll again. Natural 1.
oh, Hamish is okay. Was that?
What was the second roll?
Oh, well, I haven't done a second roll because.
We'll do the second roll anyway.
Second roll.
Fair enough. The second roll was 17.
Okay, yeah, so he's fine.
You're fine.
So all your guys are fine.
In fact, he would have been 18 as well if he hadn't had -1.
So, did anyone else go down apart from Dan and Bay
I mean-
and Quentin?
Yeah, but we were in separate, like, we were in back alleys.
Yeah, you guys were, aren't you? So yeah, you guys didn't need to worry about that. Because you went down the back alley, so you got round it. Managed to get round now to the other side. And out of the back alleys come Joan and Jurgen.
Hey,
Then just as they come out, there's another arrow rain.
No, does not. But you do see some what appear to be soldiers, though not the guards, the actual enemy soldiers, standing. There's 3 of them in an area ahead of you.
Oh, rip.
However, there is some houses that have kind of broken apart, and there's like some stores, so you could attempt to sneak round if you wanted, or you could engage them, or just wait here. But then there's the potential of more boulders or arrows.
Quentin's, he's an old man, but he's an intelligent man. He's going to try and sneak past. Whereas Bay, he's a bit of a coward, so he might actually approach them and attempt to surrender.
Oh,
Okay.
you're going to try and join them again.
Yeah, no, this is a different character though.
Nice. Oh,
Quentin's realised that maybe these guys aren't good news. Whereas
Maybe.
Bay's like, I just want to be safe. I don't care if I have to, I don't care if I have to be like a labourer for these guys.
Is being a slave any worse than being a peasant where I am now?
Exactly. So he's gonna Bay's gonna attempt to surrender, or he's gonna attempt to maybe I don't know, use his charming ways to convince them to let him live. Attempt to. Whereas Quentin will sneak.
Okay, what are the others doing? Okay, and Jen are both sneaking.
Yeah. Godfrey is sneaking with Hamish, and Ian is coming with them as well.
Wait, I thought you guys were going the other way.
No.
He joined up now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, Hamish just got just pushed people out of the way to get a rock fall on him. He's not going to do that jump.
No, I thought you were coming with going around the houses towards me and whoever the hell was going with me.
They were, but we reconvened.
Okay.
They are all headed in that direction.
That's a good point. What are you doing, Chris?
Do I have to?
At that time, what is happening with the guys on the the bridge? Yeah. Also, what is Hamish doing?
Hamish is going with Godfrey.
Sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. Right character.
You mean Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy. What's Jeremy doing?
Well,
Can either sneak or fight, or I guess try and persuade them to let me go.
Or surrender.
Jeremy's going to try and use his puppy dog eyes because he's limping with an arrow in his leg.
Okay, Jeremy.
So he's just going to sort of attempt to. He's wounded.
He's
he
a
might not survive
non-combatant.
anyway. Yeah. He's
Can't
gonna,
kill me, Geneva Convention.
I surrender.
he's just
What are
going
you
to
gonna do
hope for
now?
the mercy of these soldiers.
What's his charisma, Chris?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
No.
Because if it's below 14, you might want to let Bay do the talking.
It's 8.
Yeah, you might want to let
He's just going to continue on his way, looking particularly trying to look particularly injured.
Well, Bay is gonna. Yeah, he's gonna.
He's going to do I don't know.
Okay, so Bay, if you want to make a charisma roll, and you can have advantage for the help, I guess, of Jeremy.
Please let
No,
me.
no, no, no. I'm not trying to talk to these guards. I'm simply just
No,
trying
Chris. No, just help me, Chris. Otherwise, we'll die. Otherwise, Jeremy will die.
Okay, I'll just be behind you, and
Charisma
I'm not
5.
surrendering in any way. I'm just going to look at them with puppy dog eyes,
Yeah,
and then
okay,
once
cool.
you finish talking, walk off.
Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Right. So, okay. I am glad I got advantage on that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Because the first roll I got a 3. So, and then I'm like, yeah, if I'd got that, you and me would have been dead there, Chris.
Okay.
So, the actual roll is 16. So,
Nice. Okay, much better. So
is
you're
that
kind of
like
like
contested or is it?
no. Yeah, you know what? Might as well be, I guess.
Aaron, why do you say that?
Because that's how that would make sense. Because
That is how it works. I just forgot temporarily.
Well, it's not that. I mean, you could do it as like he just has like use his average or whatever.
Yeah, I could have. But no, I'll roll it. Makes it more interesting.
Roll really high and then we'll.
If you
and
get
then
a natural 20, do they put you in charge of the army or something?
They rolled a 5, so now you're good.
no, if they'd rolled a natural 20, they would have killed us immediately because they knew that we were just trying to escape. If they got a natural 1, they're like, oh, these guys are amazing. I want to work for them instead.
You kind of just spin some story about you're not actually from here, and he's not either, and he's been wounded. You're just gonna try and get him out, and it seems like in a way they are like, we could just kill them, and then it's like, no, we're not bothered.
It's not worth
okay, fine, you can go.
Yeah.
Bless you, kind sirs.
Oh no.
They changed their mind.
Upon seeing the hideous accent, they're like, nope, kill him.
This cannot continue.
Okay.
No, they let you both go past. What I do need now, however, from everyone else, I need a stealth roll.
Oh dear.
This is before you guys leave.
This is where.
Do they get advantage for us distracting the guards?
Yes, they do.
That's what I was counting on.
Ha ha! I got a natural 20 for Quentin, boys.
Stealthy chaps.
Roll the other one, just in case, Aaron.
No, I did.
Okay. What was the other one?
It was a 6. No, 7.
Did you say advantage?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh wow, Godfrey natural 20.
Yeah.
Everyone except for me is getting a lot of natural 20s.
You mean a lot? That's the only one I've
I think
got.
it's just because we're rolling a lot.
Jack, yeah, no, it's true.
I guess I rolled once and died.
It's a good free. And oh man.
What about the wall? Oh,
Amish got 16.
Okay.
Did everyone get above 14?
18.
Yes. Quentin was just
Darren,
fucking
not a
amazing.
natural 1.
Well, he's dead then.
With a -3, so that becomes -2.
Oh
Hey!
dear.
Don't worry, he'll. Oh wait, so
Both the guards just immediately
they just
their
immediately notice
heads
him and
turn
fire.
around. And they're just like,
They fire like 12 arrows at
They
him.
turn around and immediately know exactly where they are.
Well, I mean, in theory, that means they should start a confrontation with him. Roll initiative, boy.
they turn around, they just throw their swords into the darkness and
And then it immediately hits him. Don't worry, he might not die. He could win in a fight.
He actually wasn't hiding. He just thought if he'd like crouch and walked, that would work.
He thought it was Skyrim.
Is he painted himself entirely pink? And he said, they won't expect to see a pink man walking
Chris,
through.
you stole that from me.
I stole it from. I
So I
don't
make
know what
it
it is,
through,
really.
and then
It was Terry
very
Pratchett.
loudly just goes, phew, I'm glad they didn't do that.
I'm glad those idiots didn't spot me sneaking by.
You say that out loud as you're next to them. And
He's sneaking
Man,
through
these
the middle of their
people
legs.
must be pretty blind if they can't see
just
me.
stab them, Ollie.
Shout.
He's on his hands and knees through one of their legs.
I forgot some of my things. I need to go back.
No, so everyone else has kind of managed to sneak around as they've been talking. Jaren didn't realize everyone else was going, and was just kind of standing there, and then was like, oh, I should go. As you guys finished talking, bent down to go under a table and just hit his head on this thing, which knocked it like that, and then all the stuff started to slide off of it. It's like one of those, like pushable like stools that they have, and all these bowls start to fall off and clang on the floor, and they go, "Oi, you stop!" Shing.
Yeah,
You can fight them, or you can try and blag your way to.
That's not a good idea. My charisma's 5. No, I
Run up to them and
Is it a better idea than fighting though? Because it
Tom,
might be.
no, Tom
I
might
got
win.
something.
In theory, if Tom's exceptionally lucky, he could win the fight.
In theory, if
sorry,
he's exceptionally
I-
lucky, he could just blag his way out.
Something below the floor, but I've got it now. Yeah, I just hit my head on the way back up. It's fine. Fine. Don't worry.
Go on, Tom.
Hello. Would you like to buy some of my wares?
No, we would not.
Tom.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Give us one good reason we shouldn't kill you right now.
Well, I've got wares in a very hidden and secret place, and you'll never find them unless you let me go and get them.
Unless you let me go. Unless you let me leave.
Yeah.
The only way I'll tell you where they are is if you put your swords on the ground, put on blindfolds, and walk in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
I don't
So,
think that's going to work, Tom.
I will
I-
say these guys are now completely distracted, so if anyone did want to try and attack these guys, we'd have an advantage.
No, I'm fucking going.
Yeah, no, I thought you would
Godfrey,
be.
Ian, and Hamish are grateful
Unless
for the
the
selfless
people on the
distraction.
wall, unless the people on the wall are eventually going to come around to this point.
I was about to say, the people on the wall are coming down the guard tower as this,
This is at the gate essentially.
pretty much.
This is just outside the guard tower.
Yeah.
Okay, who was on the wall?
The 3 Jacks, Alma, and
2 Jacks.
Quentin. No,
Wait.
Quentin wasn't on the wall.
sorry,
Quentin,
the two Jacks and Alma. That's it.
Jack, do we want to attack these guys or do we want to try and sneak past?
We want to get out. Screw it.
Yeah, you know what? No, okay, we're going to try and sneak past because, well, I mean, because fighting is something that's going to happen if we fail to sneak past anyway.
Yeah.
So this is just if we were to fight them as a group. So we've got Alma got. Oh, do we have advantage because they're distracted again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I roll as well? Just us? Or
Yes,
are we
you
going
do.
Alright, cool.
You're sneaking past as well.
Well, natural 7. I got a 7 and then a natural 20, and then 7 and 11. Oh god,
I
I
got,
only got 11.
14 was one of my scores. Was Alma's score? Even, so
What?
I think
The
we
11
also.
is not enough.
Oh no.
Was that a dex? Or what?
Yes.
No, what?
Dex.
Yeah,
Sneaking
no,
is
I
dex.
got 10.
Nah, he's dead.
Yeah. Are any of the rest of you who had been sneaking now no longer sneaking because you're away from the guards and you're just
No.
kind of sprinting to the exit?
Be
honest.
Well, I mean,
I had kind of imagined that's what my people were doing.
yeah, Quentin probably would. Even if he was going to keep sneaking, you'd probably see the other people start to run, and they'd be like, "Okay, yeah."
Yeah.
Ian
I don't know
inwardly
if-
marvels at the courage of Jeren acting as a distraction for them all.
I don't know if Alma would, because she's only really just started sneaking past, but like she's a kind of a survivalist orphan type person, so she might just keep sleeping.
Alma manages to get out.
Okay, cool.
Amy,
Ollie, oh,
Nope.
I think you
What was
just
that?
muted yourself accidentally for a second.
it's, for some reason some buttons.
Yeah, you
the
keep on
microphone
muting
is
yourself.
weird. Yeah, it's
Okay.
because I'm typing up notes as we're going.
Okay.
Jamie and Alma. Wait, who died? Was it Jack? Yeah.
Yeah, Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Rip.
Well,
Trying
Oh,
to
you-
sneak out. Yep, I know. John, Jamie, and Alma try to sneak out, but Jamie trips.
I'm
I'll follow.
because I
Am
don't because
dead?
I Alma didn't know these people, so she was at a respectable distance away from them.
Alma has gone.
Okay.
John. John has also gone, but can turn back if he wants to help his friend.
John looks back and sees if they noticed and they're heading over.
They didn't notice you, but they noticed Jamie and the Dans and Quentin,
Oh,
who
what
were
about- oh.
sprinting towards the exit.
Oh no, because they were sprinting.
am I guys?
Do they care though?
Yeah. They
Oh,
start
but-
shouting and be
John.
like, "People escaping!"
Oh, but Baylor
John-
is Baylor Bear
Yeah.
okay then?
Shit.
You didn't say
Wait.
she was sprinting, so
No, Baylor Bay. Well, no, because they just walked away because they let them go.
Oh yeah, Baylor Bay and Hamish, Jeremy.
No, it's, yeah, Jeremy. Chris's character survived because my character was good at Christmas.
You guys are kind of in the midst of all this,
Oh shit!
but they are coming towards you, but you're hoping they're going to go past, but you're not sure.
Okay, well, we'll just sort of attempt to look inconspicuous, but still continue walking instead of sprinting, because they've already we already spoke to them.
I mean, again, I can't sprint because arrow leg.
That's true. So I'm going to stay with this guy because I'm like, this guy kind of helped me a bit. So,
This guy's gonna die soon. I
Jack,
can
have you
call
realised that
myself.
your character fucked it up for 6 other characters,
Yeah,
Oh no, we might have
I
to
know.
roll up some new characters.
including your other character?
Well, no, that character's fine, but actually, he's gonna turn around and help because.
All right, so the guards are coming towards us.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
How far away are they?
Yes.
Feet.
Pardon, sorry?
like 10 feet, 15 feet. They're pretty close. And you can hear the sound of more people running towards you.
Oh shit! Oh god,
Down
that
the
might,
streets.
that might actually be very bad.
I'm gonna hobble
John
faster.
helps Johnny up
I'll
and then
yeah.
just fucking sprints.
I'm gonna stay with Jeremy.
What were you about to call me?
Right,
Jareen.
so
Jerry,
Well, I don't know.
he's not there.
Bay's gonna stay with you though, so don't worry.
Oh,
Hamish
hey.
being wounded, but
That feeling
still
when Bay doesn't leave your side, am I right?
right, pushes Godfrey and Ian onwards and tells them to sprint while he hobbles as fast as he can.
What about Quentin?
Oh,
Quentin's just gonna keep sprinting, to be honest.
at the moment.
Oh, we're all dead.
What do you mean? Alma's not dead. That's fine.
We
Yeah,
can
I've got
share
2
one
characters
character.
alive, in fact.
Alma was the only one that I wanted to kill someone in this game. What's
This
going
game
on?
turns into everybody is John, but for everybody is Elma.
Well, actually, no. I was planning for her to go insane, so that's perfectly reasonable.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's not.
I
Well, it's
mean,
not quite
we
a
would have 5
like,
people as one
I
character.
wasn't, I wasn't
so we could
planning on
just
her
use
going
the
like
Dorky vote.
psionic and summoning demons, but you know,
I mean, she could do that if she became an awakened.
no,
Senile.
I'm not doing that.
Um,
I would be too far.
she could literally do it, but she could do some things. Anyway, though, so Quentin is still legging it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
As what's his? As are Ian and Godfrey, because Hamish was like, "Go, you fools!"
Fine.
Fools.
Hamish says we must survive even if
I want to mention
get that
something
reference,
at
Ollie?
the same time.
Yes.
I really
Yes, Chris.
I was just no. I don't want to say it because it's probably going to get me and Aaron killed.
Just say it.
I was thinking, surely if we talked to them and then left, and then they noticed some people sneaking by, they might think that we were trying to distract them.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe,
And
but
come after
like-
us.
Yeah. No. They're just coming towards you. You don't know their intentions.
yeah, we don't know
Wait,
that
so
they're
they,
angry, Chris,
yeah, did they
Or
just
that
let
they're
you
not.
pass? How does that even?
because we convinced them. We
They
were
took,
like,
they
don't.
took pity on the guy with the arrow
Yeah,
in
we
his leg.
was like, excuse, we weren't even from here, and my friend's been injured. We just want to get out of this town. Like, we won't
Fair
cause
enough, that makes
trouble.
sense.
And I mean,
Oh,
it has turned out that we have caused them trouble, but that's not the point.
Aaron, whilst Jeremy's hobbling along beside you, he's going to say, "I'm Jeremy, by the way."
He didn't have that accent. Don't you do this to me?
No.
He had an accent at the start. The first time he was the one talking to his neighbours.
Suddenly,
Jeremy is
That's
quickly
so-
dispatched.
Baylor Bay's like, no, we shall stay here and they shall take us.
Pretty great,
Yeah,
you're good.
Okay.
We shall hold them off, Jeremy.
My heroic
in
friend.
place.
I'm going to get my
Is any-
shield and my javelin. I'll be like a Spartan.
Oh, my
Okay.
boy, you
A
actually
limping,
going to
really
engage
bad at
well.
fighting Spartan.
Okay. So is anyone going to stand and fight?
No.
No, fuck that.
I would have wanted Alma too, because I was kind of hoping for her, like, because my plan was for her to kill someone and then kind of go a bit crazy and like killing people, but it's a bit late for that
Okay.
now.
So
It's too late for that now.
there's
that's-
two
it's
people
gonna be
who
painful.
are injured
Yes.
are going to have to stand and fight because they can't
Yeah.
outrun the guys.
Hamish will stand and fight to allow Godfrey and Ian to get
Right.
away.
Fine, Baylor Bay will stand with him and be like, "Hey, whoa! You said we could go." He's gonna attempt to be like, "Hey, guys,
Are we
what's
on a
going
hill?
How many guards are there?
We don't have the high ground,
This-
Chris. I'm sorry.
No, I was thinking more
Damn
I
it.
could get on the shield and ride it down.
No.
No.
What gatehouse?
Quite a while.
What gatehouse is like? Oh, no,
I mean,
we're not even out. We're not even out the gatehouse, Chris.
No.
Pull the Geneva Convention card.
We're like we already surrendered. Why are you attacking me?
Civilians, you can't lead us.
If you
You were just
capture us, you're
being
gonna
a
have to deal with a
distraction
lot
to
of
let
Red
all
Cross
these
people.
others get out.
I'm getting the javelin out. I'm going full Spartan.
I've never met these people before in my life.
Too late now. Not
Oh.
initiative.
Well, he's not going to put up any fight at all. He's just going to let them kill him so that they feel bad.
Right, let's roll initiative then.
His initiative is 1. It's a non-natural one.
16.
Wait, what do you modify to get the initiative then?
It's your dex modifier.
Hamish gets 15.
Nice.
What happened to Jaren?
I have a
shit,
reasonable
He was
character.
just like explaining,
What
and
the
then
fuck?
suddenly like I don't know, all the guards left or something.
Oh yeah, he was explaining why they should let him live, and then suddenly Jack's character stopped sneaking.
Two of the guards have gone to speak to this guy. One guy is still on you.
How many guards are there? Oh shit, everyone here's gonna die.
Weather's pretty good, isn't it?
He unsheathes the sword.
Oh, that's good. I'll buy that off you.
That's a good sword you got there.
So sorry,
Very good sword, I
Hamish,
think.
Bay, and who was the other one?
Jeremy.
Yeah.
I've got a good sword.
Bay is still standing and fighting, but he's probably not going to put up much of a fight. He's probably going to spend more time attempting to be like, wait a second, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a better sword if you you
want to trade
put your weapon down.
Put your weapon down and I will get you a better one, and then
I'll
you
get
hit
you a
him.
better one.
That's a nice sword you've got there. Do you mind if I inspect it a bit?
I'll appraise that for you.
Or he does that action movie thing where he gets out his own weapon, throws it to them, and says, "Here's this," and then runs off, or punches them while they do that.
Okay, so initiative: Hamish 15, 1 for Bay, Jeremy 16, and I have an initiative for
The
Third
guards.
one, down 2.
No, there's 3.
But the third one's talking to Tom.
Oh, that's true. Oh, to be fair, they are kind of in a combat because he's about to stab Tom.
Yeah, no, Tom, I need an initiative for
Your last, this guy.
Right.
Oh wait, so is Quentin actually going to live? Because he's sprinting away while these guys are like.
a
He's
moment later, you see another 6 guards charge off the gate after you lot.
What, like from the other direction?
Just out
Basically,
the gate or in the gate? What?
out
Yeah.
towards the people who've sprinted off.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So the 6 guys coming to follow you, these 3 guys are going to try and fight the people who are still here.
Nah, Quentin's sprinting. He's not going to stop.
That's fine.
Doesn't matter. I've got a character safe fully, so we're all right.
Godfrey and Ian are also running.
Ghost of Richard just shouts, "Get to the woods!"
No, I'm sorry,
I
Chris,
used
but
that
Richard. I'm sorry,
character
Chris, but Richard's gone.
And John and
Richard's
James.
legacy will loom large over the rest of the campaign.
Turns out his sons are just as dumb as he.
Depends on the dice rolls. Turns out his sons are actually university graduates.
So John, Jamie, and Quentin, and Godfrey, and Ian
Yeah.
Jurgen.
are all sprint,
Yep, as fast as possible.
And Jurgen.
and Jürgen. Cool.
This is going well.
Of course it is.
I mean,
How
it's
many
going
people are still
fine.
alive?
It's going better than I expected.
For
Haven't you
you,
had
maybe.
2 of your 3 people wiped out?
Wait,
Just
And
one.
Alma is hiding.
Yeah, she's. Well, I mean, sneaking out, I guess, is what you
Yeah.
described it as earlier. But I just want to.
how many?
Yeah.
Are my guys already out?
No.
Wait.
No. You
Wait,
said no because one of them was the one that got them to.
You went and picked him up and then you ran, so you are
Jack,
out.
this
just
card doesn't
behind
work
the
in Stellaris, and it won't work here.
No, it's in my
Like,
guys
didn't
jumped,
I already
remember?
win? Didn't I already
No,
succeed?
yeah, my guys jumped out the wall.
No, they didn't. They never
Why
did
do you think
that.
that happened?
That
You
was
jumped-
not a thing that happened for
You
anyone.
made
Jack.
me do a dex save.
You jumped
Right.
across the gap in the wall.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
That's different.
But
You
you have now run out the door. You're just a little bit behind the others.
Yeah. Well, I was confused. I was like, yeah, how did I ruin their thing when I was?
Yeah, no, that's
How did I ruin the thing when I'm home and away and nowhere near anyone else? This is very
how did I
strange.
ruin? How did I ruin the thing when my character's
That's
already
fine.
completely safe and you already said he was completely safe? Definitely.
Well, my cat
Jeremy is
like,
going first.
Yeah.
Hamish is going second. Jaren is going third. Going fourth. And Bay is going fifth.
No.
Hooray.
I mean, it
What
fits
about-
your earlier description of Bay's just not going to do anything.
That's true.
bad
There's
dice.
no-
Like,
Yeah, but I mean, I wanted him to at least say his piece. I wanted him to at least say his piece before he died.
Okay, so first is Jeremy.
Right, well,
Or hobble away.
Jeremy is absolutely terrified. He knows he can't get away at the speed that he's moving.
He's gonna stand and fight.
He's got his javelin out and his shield on his arm, and he's just. I'm terribly sorry for this.
You're actually holding the mace at the moment. Oh, yeah, you swapped it to the javelin. Yeah, you did.
He tries to stab someone with a mace.
All right, go for it, Chris.
So make me
He's
attack.
going to go for a lunge at the face and go, I'm terribly sorry.
Well, you don't decide where he
No,
lunges
he's
at,
not
Chris.
terribly sorry because he hits the fucking ground. That's that is a non-natural one.
Because he gets
Because I'm
minus
terribly sorry, and he just snaps the bloody thing on his he catches the side of his helmet and snaps the javelin.
Wait.
All right then.
Fucking
Don't worry, Chris.
Okay.
You have a shield. It's fine.
And a mace. Hamish.
Hamish is going to advance with his mace and shield or hobble, because he too was crushed slightly by a catapult. And engaged in
Jeremy was
combat.
hit by an arrow.
I've got an arrow in the knee.
I was referring to the other characters that died as catapult.
Richard, no.
Richard, may your memory live forever. He gets a natural one though, so
At least mine was unnatural.
he's actually the reason why you miss.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a good idea. He swings with his mace and snaps the end of my javelin.
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Hamish is currently blinded by unbelievable pain, so
Turns out the bit of Hamish's body
Jaren.
was.
Jaren.
well, Hamish's leg just isn't there anymore, really. So
Shadow's former self.
8 to hit.
Look.
Ah, damn it.
What's Jaren using?
Jaren is using a javelin.
Oh my god.
Jaren, he says, "Wait," to the guard. There's one more thing I have to tell you. I didn't actually drop anything. I lied, and then throws his javelin and like misses.
Throws the javelin into the house next to them.
Like, oh,
In the scream of a random woman.
oh.
Okay,
Okay.
so what's Jaren's AC?
7.
Ooh!
Oh yeah, because he's the guy who's like -3 dex.
Literally awful.
Okay, yeah.
Everything.
This guy just says, "You idiot," and just you take 6 damage. I'm assuming you're dead. Just runs you through with his sword. Kills you.
and so ends Jaren.
This reminds me of
Damn
the
it.
opening to Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I don't.
Right.
What kind of game?
Okay, the other two. Oh. Okay. So one swings for Hamish. Hamish blocks it with his shield. The other one.
Yay!
The other one.
Chris, don't worry. They're ignoring you.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I'm at the forefront now with a shield.
No, but I mean they're going for Hamish first.
Oh. I assumed they were going one for me and one for Hamish.
The other one has gone for Jeremy.
Oh, I thought you meant
What
the
did
other.
he roll? What did he roll?
A 20.
Oh, okay. I was going to say my AC is actually surprisingly a 5 with these characters.
Is that a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter then. He's dead.
You take 8 damage.
Okay, yeah,
Jeremy's head is swiftly
Jeremy is
separated from
also
his body.
dead.
No.
Jeremy is decapitated.
Well, depending on whether Quentin lives, you could play as Quentin, Chris.
I really want to play as one of Thingy's kids.
Well, it doesn't matter because they probably haven't lived if we made our best efforts to escape and failed.
they left
They
earlier,
left
though.
ahead of
They
everyone
left,
else.
yeah, they actually left with everyone else. Like, normal.
I thought that's what we were doing.
No, we like,
No.
stopped for a bit.
Well, we stopped to get weapons. I'm assuming they didn't,
Yeah,
given that
they
they're
went
mostly children.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, no, I said kids. I didn't say children.
Ollie, I don't know if you were speaking there, but it didn't come out.
Yeah, I realised. Chris, if you want to super quickly roll up one of his children.
Or can it be the wife
Or,
instead?
yeah, the wife she's got the bow, I guess.
Yes,
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn. She shall.
Okay, if you could roll up her, like super quickly, and I guess she's coming back to look for.
Where is that
Richard.
idiot husband of mine?
And then you
I checked the forest and he wasn't there.
That's where he always goes. He must,
I feel like Chris is going to re-roll her, and then we'll meet her when we get out.
Yeah. So Bay and Hamish, you are still alive.
Whose guys are now? Oh, it's Bay.
It's Bay.
Well, Bay he's looked and he's not thinking he's too handsome for a his chances don't look too good considering both of the people that were here have just been cut down.
The guy who you were standing and fighting with has been decapitated.
Yes.
After the other guy there broke his javelin, and the guy who was behind you has also been stabbed. Chris, can you mute your mic?
Oh, yeah,
What I will do is he's gonna attempt to defend himself.
Okay.
He's going to hit him with the quarterstaff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh! 17, Ollie.
That's a hit.
Whoa!
Oh my god, I could kill this guy. And it's a D8 because I was doing it two-handed as well.
Yeah.
Oh boy, if I kill this guy, I'm going to be
Have you got any positive modifier?
I don't. Why does he have like 2 health or something?
No.
8!
Okay, yeah, you do.
Oh!
They have 8. They have 8 health.
Yes!
8 health!
oh man.
Is their soldiers down?
She was like,
We're not soldiers. We're laborers.
And
Bay is just that feeling when Bay avenges your death.
When Bay comes through.
you just hear a crack and one of the.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I have avenged you.
No, you just got to work on Jaren.
No, I've just got to work on the other guy who's going to kill me probably.
Okay, Hamish.
Hamish will again attempt to fight.
You're all that stands between the other guard getting revenge on Bay.
Oh,
No
well.
pressure.
Come down, get him. If we work together, because I'm probably not going to roll another 8.
He got 6.
Oh my god. Kill me now.
His leg has been shattered by a catapult.
Imagine if I kill all these guys. That would be amazing.
It would be quite cool.
And with the quarterstaff, it'd be like, okay.
What do you mean? Quarterstaff, it's basically a longsword but bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, no, I know.
It was a D3 for health, right, Ollie?
Yes, plus your constitution if there's any.
Oh, right. That's not good.
And they've got a D20 for your luck.
Okay. Let's roll that now, but I'm actually not too bad. Character.
This guy attacks again. It goes for Bay, but Hamish is like, no, and brings his shield in front and parries the blow.
Oh, yes!
See, Hamish isn't irrelevant.
No,
Bay,
he's
it's
not.
your go.
Who's go?
Bay.
Bay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Tom's character was dead.
Yeah, the other guard is now coming towards you.
Swiftly dispatched.
Oh, whoops, I rolled the D8 instead of the... Okay,
That wouldn't
I
really
got
help.
I got 19.
That's a hit.
Oh god.
I rolled an 8 again. I'm not actually joking. I'm not joking.
I believe you.
Oh my god! I would be more than happy for this guy to die at this point, but man, he is making a last stand if I ever saw one.
Oh,
He was the fucking coward this whole time, and suddenly he gets attacked and he just smacks them both.
Baylor Bay didn't want to be a hero, but that is his calling.
He's the hero that they deserve. Oh my god!
We didn't want him as a hero necessarily. He didn't want to be a hero, but he's a hero.
Ollie, do you think it's a longbow or a short bow?
Yeah, it's a hunting bow, so that's probably a short bow, I'd imagine.
Yeah, longbows are like
Longbows
super
are expensive and also soldiery weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're martial weapons, so you probably wouldn't have one.
Yeah.
Right, so attack bonus for a bow is dex, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
So-
The one of the guys advancing is just. Kind of,
Oh, but you don't get dex on damage for bow though because of this.
Decent character, actually.
the remaining soldier, having dispatched Jaren with no mercy, is coming to see how his other 2 friends are doing and has found them dead.
Yeah. So Hamish, what are you going to do about this?
Hamish is going to once more try and attack through the massive pain.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait,
likely
there's
fail.
more. Wait, there's more guards.
He's got 15.
Yeah, that's enough to hit that other guy that Jaren was. fighting.
Oh yes.
Fighting.
Yeah, the one that Jaren quickly gave up his life to.
I threw a javelin at him. I threw a javelin at the wall.
Oh, I got a 6!
Nice.
Hamish!
We're doing it, boys. We're gonna stand here. I mean, we're gonna be surrounded by these soldiers eventually, but like, man, I want to make. We're holding them off so that the others may escape now.
You are.
Oh man.
Maybe we should issue a challenge to the 6 that are chasing them.
If Jaren and Jaren and Jeremy didn't die immediately, we might have actually like been effective.
Ollie,
Yes.
you get the +1 for being human, right?
Yes, you do need to add the +1.
Chris, you did use 3 d6s, remember?
Yes, I did the 3D. I'm really good, actually.
Did you, Ollie? Did you just really roll shit characters for all of us?
Yeah.
Like, and Chris hasn't.
Yeah.
That's not, Chris. Also, Chris, you should take a penalty of a d3 to each of their scores, so that they're down in line with the rest of us.
No, I mean, Chris had to suffer the trauma of losing all 3 of his characters, so.
Especially
Oh,
Richard.
I mean, that's true.
Okay,
but-
so this guy has he's been wounded. He's going to take another swing at
Amish.
what was Amish's AC?
11.
Okay, so he just misses you.
Oh god.
Yes, we're gonna. It's a last stand, Dan.
We can do this!
Yes. Bay Baylor Bay of the Baylor Bay Baylor Bailick.
Hamish will ensure that Godfrey and Ian will live.
Oh yeah, that's true. What I'll do is I shall shout. I shall. This. I'm not going to spend the whole turn doing this, so I will actually still attack the other guy.
Yeah.
But I shall shout to those 6 guards that you said were chasing everyone else. I'll be like, "Excuse me, don't focus on them. Why don't you pick on someone of your own skill level?"
Yeah, like Jaren.
Yeah, like me and Hamish, and then I attack the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! If I kill this, I got a 19 again.
Well, that is a hit.
What the fuck is going on? I only rolled 4 this time. But
Okay, well, he's already been injured, so
Yeah.
that's enough.
Oh my god! Bay, despite being the coward, has just gone. I was just mowing through these enemies. Jesus Christ!
So there is another javelin on the floor thrown by Jaren.
Yeah. it's gone
Did
through the wall.
Jeremy have a shield?
He did.
Yes.
Yeah, he
So
picked
the
it up. He
shield-
picked it up from the other guy.
He stole Oscar's shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Bay wants the shield, Bay can now take the shield.
Oh.
And did you have a mace as well?
Yes, that was also
No,
Oscar's.
Yeah.
Bay is Bay. What's the no? The Bay. A mace is a D6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make any difference. I'm gonna stay with the staff because at this point,
hmm
I've
You could
been
always
doing
tell them.
I haven't been even attacked yet.
Well, but it was blocked by Hamish.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. So yeah, I killed I'm happy with this. This isn't even the character I'm going to be using. This is just a heroic story that I can,
Yeah. So. Hamish.
Yeah.
You can if you want the mace, you can take the mace, but you have got your
I've
javelin.
already got a mace.
Oh yeah, you've already got a mace using a mace. I've got a javelin. There's a javelin on the floor though.
I
if you want to
see
take that.
no potential benefit.
No, Dan, you throw your javelin at one of the 6 that I've just issued a challenge to.
Oh, will that not take up a regular attack then?
I mean, it will, but they're not going to be at you yet.
Right, fair enough, I'll do that.
What I shall say, however, is these guys have not come back yet. You have got an opening to try and escape now if you want.
You know what? Nah, we're gonna save
Yeah.
the rest of them.
Hamish is a hero.
Yeah, we're gonna die heroes. Baylor Bay has had a taste of the glory of combat, and he shan't give it up without a fight.
It's true. Hamish already told the other 2 to live even if he died.
So that they're going to stay.
Oh my God, Dan! None of our characters died. We're all by choice. We've killed 2 of our characters by choice because we wanted the heroic death.
Yeah.
This is great.
I'm going to say that it's canon now that as Ian and Godfrey are running away, they turn and see.
What the tremendous destruction being
They
wrought by
turn and
Snail.
see Hamish.
Just in slow-mo, epic music.
Well, they see the whirlwind of strikes being dealt out by Hamish and Baylor Bay.
Tears run down their face.
They're like, no, our friend, but we must leave. He has sacrificed himself for us.
They will tell the story of him back in their village.
His sacrifice will not be in vain, so you're throwing the javelin.
Throwing the javelin and watch me roll.
So-
19!
Nice.
Kill him.
Oh wow!
Oh my
So,
god.
Three of them are still pursuing, but the other 3 have come back.
Nice.
So yeah, roll me damage, Dan.
It's D6 for javelin.
D6.
They actually, like, because they might
4.
end up having caught
Nice.
up with, like, because...
Oh yeah, no, they're going to.
No, but with, like, because who would... mine and Jack's character were only sneaking away. That's probably pretty slow.
Yeah,
So they might actually end up just being in this anyway.
yeah. Words. Do you have any dex modifier at all, Dan?
No,
Hamish
it's
he
strength,
has-
it's strength for javelins.
Hamish
It
is
is.
-1 on
It is.
dex, but on strength it's 0.
Yes, that's fine. Yes, that's 4 damage. Cool.
He's half dead. You've bloodied him, Dan. Yes, we shall defeat them. Hamish, my brother in arms. we shall be the heroes that we deserve.
They shall tell our story.
They shall sing our songs for generations.
Okay, so
We do not
Yeah,
know
there's-
each other, but we will become blood brothers from this moment forth.
there aren't any others in range at the moment.
It's fine. I'm ready. I'm ready, and
So
I'll do
you-
it ready now to strike at the first foe
Hamish
that
is
cries.
already.
So Hamish, you can now make attack as they come into combat with you.
Alright, well I guess I'll do that.
I'm so happy about this. This is amazing. This is
2.
one of the best encounters we've ever
Alas.
had.
2. This does not hit.
Right.
You
Like-
know
like I
what?
said,
You know
Hamish-
what?
Oh.
You stabbed this guy with a javelin, and he's still trying to come at you, so you can have advantage.
Oh.
That's a good point. He's trying to run with the javelin.
19.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes!
Oh,
So roll the d6.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
uh,
Well, you smash him in the face again. He's not dead, but you know you're doing a good job.
Ollie, do we get any inspiration?
Have
Ollie,
a point of inspiration because of your
both of us. or just me?
heroics, both of you.
What's
Yes!
that inspiration do?
It
sorry?
means you can spend it to, I think, get advantage on a thing, and I think there's a
Yeah.
on a roll on this. Is there anything else you can do with it?
Not really.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Well, I might do that. Well, I mean, I'll look at whether I hit first.
Yeah, you've got your attacks. You can.
Okay. I shall attack. I shall use my point of inspiration.
Yeah, that's fine.
18.
That's a hit. Usually, I'm going to say if you're using it before, but I don't mind at this point.
7.
Okay.
On,
I assume you were hitting it the
I was
same one.
hitting
or
the
different
same guy. We're standing like next to each other.
Yeah.
one? Okay,
It's
so yeah,
it's the bulwark against terror.
you take this guy out.
We will
Nice.
stand when lesser men have fallen.
Oh dear.
This is going down in history as one of my like just my favorite character, just because of how he shined in this particular moment. Like, he wasn't even. I didn't put that much effort into his actual personality, but man, as he shined.
He has.
So, what are your 2 ACs?
11.
My AC was 9.
You have
You
a shield.
go for the
though, don't
shield now, or are you not using it?
No, I wasn't using a shield
Okay.
because I wanted to two-hand the thing. I can at least have a slight chance of one hitting these guys.
Okay, they both hit you. They both do 1 damage
What,
To
to me?
to both of you.
you? But Hamish is gone then.
Wait, so they both
Oh,
do 2
no.
Wait, do they do 2 damage to each? Or one
No,
damage to each?
you take 1 damage.
Hamish
Oh.
only has 1 HP.
Oh no! I'm bloodied. Oh, this is.
Hamish had 4 HP and the rock
Oh, he
took
did.
3.
Oh no!
You did.
He was wounded already.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's why he stayed behind, so that his 2
Oh, that's true. I remember now.
okay.
surrogate younger brothers could
I mean,
escape.
He did
Bay Baylor was staying behind so he could help Jeremy, but Jeremy died immediately. Because he was he was critically hit and got his head chopped off immediately.
I think at this point, though, Hamish can die with a smile for what he has
That's
achieved.
true. He's run through, and I am merely scraped, but I see my fallen blood brother, and let out a scream. Ollie, you know what? I should get rage. No, I'm not going to do that.
Becomes a barbarian.
Obey.
Level up.
Oh, it's go now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the bad guys just went.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to go to the toilet.
I
real quick.
missed. I have faltered once my brother has fallen.
Oh no.
We were a team, and a team can't go on when severed.
We were two halves of the same coin, and now we have fallen. Did they kill me? I bet they have. They definitely have. I mean, I have 1 health, so if they hit me, I'm dead.
The first guy misses, but the second guy
Oh no!
hats
Back in
you.
a sec.
Oh my god, that was such a drawn-out thing and I saved everyone. We were heroes, Daniel. I'm writing this down. I'm gonna write this down now because he's like. How many did I end up killing?
You killed 4.
4. Oh man.
Two completely by yourself, and 2 with
Dan's help.
Well, 1 was pretty even, and 1 Hamish pretty much killed him and just finished off. When he javelined him and maced him in the face. Okay, yeah, nice. I'm just gonna quickly go to the toilet, so you know.
I will as well. I will as well then.
And then yeah, we'll carry on.
Yay!
Tom, do you want to hear about Gwendolyn?
Gwendolyn.
Yes, Gwendolyn Armstrong.
Is this the character you've just made?
This is Richard's wife, who's come back to look for him.
Is she smart? And does she have an accent?
She's got 15 intelligence and 15 wisdom. And 15
God.
charisma.
Rolled good stat.
I rolled so many 4s in that. Like, I'm pretty sure that dice is weighted. But my lowest score with a +1 modifier from being human is 11.
I just imagine her going up to like the wall and finding a boulder, and then there's just an arm like beneath it,
holding onto a club.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She just goes, "Oh, that fucking idiot! Went and did it
tried
again.
Oh, giant.
He tried to do the exact same thing on our wedding night."
God. There's a siege on our wedding night as well, then.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Died heroically.
I'm gonna mute myself whilst this turn now.
Cool. I'm back. I realised I hadn't unmuted my mic because I'm an idiot. So what happened, if anything?
No, Ollie went to the loo as well.
Ah.
He tried, Baylor Beck tried to talk himself out of trouble, but as he saw the man he was trying to protect cut down, his battle instinct suddenly kicked in, and he then took out 2 soldiers immediately.
He gained strength he didn't realise he had.
The man he's trying to protect. I was in front of him with a shield.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I was staying with you because... I mean, I know. Chris, think about it this way. If I'd rolled higher on the initiative, he might have lived.
Maybe, but because he didn't live, I got to have a semi-decent character named Gwendolyn. Whose only shortcoming really is the fact that she's only got 1 health.
That's a pretty big shortcoming.
She's very smart though. She's got 15
Chris,
intelligence.
my character, Alma, has 6 health.
You know, Hamish died looking at his 2 surrogate brothers as they run away, and he says, "Live," is the last thing
Live.
he says.
No.
Baymish were a great team.
Story.
That's
That's what you should call the episode, Ollie.
Hamish.
The
The
last
tragedy of
Hamish the Wise.
The two heroes that
the last
never
stand
were.
of, the last stand of Bay and Hamish.
In another story, they could have been great heroes.
they could have been.
As it stands, they're still great heroes, but
They
not
are
as
still
great as
great
they could have
heroes.
been.
So, who has died so far?
So far, we'll do a quick weave for it. We didn't lose anyone to begin with. You know, it was all like pretty calm.
Before things started
What do you
happening.
mean? We lost
to kill us, I
5
didn't lose
people in
anyone.
one go.
That's true.
We as soon as stuff started going, we lost Richard, Jack, and Voon to the boulder. And
Yeah.
Hamish
that was
got
when
wounded.
Hamish was mortally wounded,
Mortally
essentially.
wounded. Oscar got killed by a hail of arrows.
Yeah.
And in that hail of arrows, Jeremy was wounded.
And Jeremy was wounded. John, Jamie, and Alma made the jump across the wall gap. Quentin went back down. The Dan lot also went back down, and so did Bay. They reached the fire. Quentin went through the fire and it was okay. The others went around. There's a second hail of arrows, but they managed to get out of the way of it. They all go back to the street together. Quentin tries to sneak round. Bay tries to convince them to let them live.
I mean,
Jurgen and Jaren are both sneaking. The Dans were also sneaking. Jeremy was also trying to surrender. And then Jeremy and Bay succeeded in trying to let them pass. Until someone behind saw them, basically. Jaren hit his head and then they saw him and then they sprinted away. And then Jamie appeared and then they saw him. And then most of them sprinted off, but Bay decided to stay with Jeremy because he couldn't run. Jaren had to fight to get out, so he was going to do that, and Hamish could run, so he let his surrogate brothers go and was going to fend them off as long as possible.
I feel like so far this has had the best storyline of any of the campaigns that I have at least been a part of. And it is so far just been because we've had so many characters that a storyline had to develop.
Yeah.
No way we couldn't have something happen.
The combat began
with Jeremy dying.
Jeremy got decapitated.
It didn't look good when half the team immediately got killed.
Jeremy got decapitated.
Yeah, Jeremy missed. Hamish also missed and broke the javelin. Then Jeremy got decapitated. Jaren threw a javelin, missed. Now with no weapon, so the guard just went over and stabbed him.
Yeah, it was a heroic last stand.
Hamish misses again, but blocks the attack against Bay. Bay kills the other. Then the third comes. Hamish hits him and blocks a counterattack, and Bay finishes him off. And then some more come. Hamish throws a javelin and hits one of them, and then hits him again with a mace. Bay finishes him off. But then one of them gets Hamish, and he succumbs to his wounds. Bay is scraped by an attack, misses the next one, and then the next attack kills Bay as well. They die surrounded by the bodies of their enemies.
And friends.
And friends.
Well, not really. I don't know about friends.
The bodies of their enemies and idiots.
Mutual acquaintances.
Neighbours.
Yeah. There we go. That was what a good last stand. I'm happy with that.
So who's left?
Gwendolyn is...
Okay, so we have one of Jack's characters and Alma are sneaking out. Quentin, the rest of the Dan squad.
Oh, yeah.
I like how we've got all the names and it's just the dance squad.
I mean, it's Ian and Godfrey. They're not difficult to remember, but oh well.
That's true. I don't know. I only mentioned Alma and like Quentin. I only mentioned my own two characters in that. And like the other one I had could have tried to escape anyway.
Hamish knew his time had come.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Jurgen is sprinting away.
He died on his own terms.
That's true. As did Bay.
When Bay comes through.
Okay.
So yeah, we've got left Jamie, John, and Alma, who was trying to sneak along, and then Quentin, Ian, and Godfrey are all sprinting, and Gwendolyn is somewhere nearby.
Jurgen,
So I know also some guards.
What about Jurgen?
he was sprinting.
Oh,
Flippin' Jurgen.
I didn't know Tom still had a character. I thought all lizards died.
I thought they too. Jurgen is still with us.
Why does he have a slash in his name?
Because it's an O with a slash in it, but I can't type.
Oh, right.
Oh, I've not been
Oh.
spelling it like that at all. But
That's
How
fine.
do you
It doesn't
spelling
really. It
it?
doesn't really matter, Ali.
I thought you were just really bad at hitting your E key.
I've been spelling it like that.
Oh yeah, it would be OE. I imagine that would work.
Jurgen.
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 That sounds
Okay.
Norwegian.
That works.
Whatever it is.
Because
It's
OE
foreign
is the
sound.
same
Yeah,
as
right,
O
that makes sense.
slash.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. So, the people sprinting. Actually, no. The people sneaking.
I feel like at this point we should probably start sprinting. Because they're probably catching up to us. No matter how well we were sneaking past, they're probably catching up to us now.
But yeah, you guys need to make me a stealth check as 3 go by.
I think I failed that. Because I rolled a 3.
Ah, yes, I failed. Jack, I need 2 stealth checks from you.
So are we still stealthing?
Yeah.
I remember
I
I
did-
said
I
I got
did-
my character
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
no. Oh, no, you know, Jack. I think
Jack's-
both of Jack's characters are
actually.
sprinting.
They were sprinting.
So we're above the other.
So it's just Alma.
How many of them attempt to attack me?
At the moment,
Do they even
Free
care?
strategy, but they're far away, aren't they?
Oh no, only one of them might have like vaguely glanced in my direction. I don't
yeah,
know.
one of them thinks he hears a noise and stops and starts to walk towards you.
Oh, okay. Do I get advantage on my attack on him then?
Yes. If
Oh,
you want to
surprise
make an
round. No, I'm
Whoa.
attacking him. I'm taking him
Yeah.
out. This isn't worth
That's
like
right.
normally I'd be a pacifist by nature, but this calls for a swift kill. Right, well, God. I get. Oh shit! I don't think I've hit this.
You get shit.
God. Okay. Well, I got 10. Oh no, it's advantage. Whoops.
attack. Yes, it
Never
is.
mind. No, I got 10.
What weapon do you have?
Quarterstaff.
Again?
Forgot.
Yeah, no, 2 of my characters have quarterstaffs and the other one has a club, but Quentin hasn't done anything yet.
To be fair, my remaining guys have a javelin and a dart, so like, well, 3 darts, admittedly, but
My guy has a knife. I
Hey,
imagine.
Dart Guy's going to be your man. You know, he's going to be a gunslinger, but with darts.
Dart slinger.
he's got them ammo, but he's got ammo belts all over him, but it's just
Yeah.
darts in each one.
But yeah, so you
Yeah.
jump up and swing, but he ducks underneath your quarterstaff.
And gets a critical hit and kills me immediately.
No, he gets a critical fail.
Oh,
He
what does
stabs
that
himself.
do? What does that do? What?
I'm
what?
going to say it gives you advantage on his next attack.
Cool. Yeah, well, okay, so is this just a combat between me and him?
Yeah,
We're
basically.
just going to resolve this then. Okay.
Yeah, we're going
Oh.
to do it quickly.
Okay, that's alright. I got 13.
That's enough.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
A D8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, my D8's over here. Actually did. I think I put it back in the box.
Roll another
Which is-
8, I dare you.
If I roll another 8, I will be
very impressed.
happy.
Hmm.
No, I rolled a 5.
Oh,
I rolled a 5, so I did at least bloody him.
yeah, you do a number on him.
He's not happy.
He swings back. He does hit.
What damage dice do they do?
D6.
Ollie. Why?
How much health does Alma have?
6.
You might be okay. Yeah, you take 2 points. It would
Oh,
one
okay.
plus 1.
Oh.
So you try to get out of the way, but it catches your arm.
Oh,
But you know,
6 health,
it's not
did you
too bad.
say?
Yeah, no, I have 17 constitution.
Damn.
This is the one with the 19 luck as well, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't actually used the luck yet.
No, I didn't actually note down. my luck.
Can I use it for anything? Does it like?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, cool.
I'll even note down poorly.
Okay.
Poor Hamish's luck.
I got 15 this time.
That's
so
a hit.
That's all right. I did. I got 7 damage. I killed the man. I killed this man by so I bludgeon him and he's dizzy, and then I go back around behind him and use my quarterstaff to choke him out,
Okay.
and he's dead. And then suddenly I realize that I that was a very thrilling battle, and I liked it. I liked the feeling.
You can take a short sword if you want.
I liked the feeling of feeling a man's the life draining from a man's body.
Great.
And now I have a short sword, so that's nice.
Yeah. Is Alma male or female?
Female.
Okay, cool. I was just checking. I think it's female. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Oh, no, Ian's only got 2 luck.
Okay. Do
where's
I have
the
proficiency
luck,
in this, Ollie?
What do you have?
Let me see. As a matter of
Oh,
fact,
no.
you do.
Nice.
Poor Amish only had 4 luck.
What is
Yeah.
luck?
It's luck.
Is it?
It's
I don't-
it's like Call of Cthulhu luck.
Oh,
You
I
played
don't
that
have
one.
any.
It is. We can burn it to get better stuff.
Okay, no, not like that. But oh no, yeah, you can. Yeah, we said you can. You
Oh.
weren't here last time. It's just very expensive, as in
Dude.
because like you don't have that much.
Yeah.
Did we roll for it? How did we?
I rolled you.
Yeah, you rolled a d20.
Oh,
No,
we could
no,
have
they're
used that.
lower
We could have
down.
used that in the Baylor base bit.
They're
Oh,
much,
well.
they're much lower down. No, I don't know. I mean, it would have been nice to see if we could have used luck in the Baylor Bay bit, but like,
They did well enough without it.
yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with I was pretty lucky as it was, Dan. It's fine.
Yeah, you know, you
Plus,
wanted to do
plus, I'm
twice.
glad. I'm actually saying that I'm glad we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Because-
So Jack, just quickly. Which one was Jack 1?
Jack
That's,
Jackson.
One was Jamie.
No, Jack 1 was
Jackson.
Jamie.
Jack
Jack
Jackson. They
Jackson
got crushed.
was Jamie. Jack Jackson had
Jack
9,
Jackson
but
was
he's dead.
Jamie.
John has 8. Jamie has 20.
Bay
Whoa.
Baylor Bay actually had 1 luck, so he was actually doing pretty well.
Yeah.
He did as well as he could have possibly hoped to have done.
See, I had Baylor Bay down as female as well, and I had to keep reminding myself as male. Because Bay is also a female name, but it's spelled differently.
Bay is also a title,
It is. So,
as is
So,
Baylor
yeah.
Bay.
Alma, are you going to follow off where the other guys are going?
Yes, I shall. I shall. Well, you know, because the problem is, I don't necessarily want to start sprinting because then these other 2 guys might turn around and attack me.
But you're just going to follow at a distance.
To be honest,
Yeah, I'll
they're
follow
probably,
it. I mean, I'll still sprint. I just won't attempt to catch up.
to be honest, they're probably preoccupied with the fact that like 2 random people just killed 4 of their mates.
They don't necessarily.
They don't know this.
What, the other 2?
Yeah.
Aren't they the ones that? Oh no, you mean the ones that are running ahead? I thought you meant there were 2 that survived against Baylor Bay.
No.
All right.
They're
No,
probably just like mourning their dead friends.
Shell
at the
shocked
moment.
as
Yeah.
to how 2 completely untrained peasants who had never touched the weapons they were using before managed to like
Yeah.
wreck them so hard.
So,
When I
Yeah,
signed
so-
up to the army, I didn't think it'd be like this.
So Jamie, John, Godfrey, Quentin, and Ian, you're sprinting up this hill, and you come across this woman with a bow, which is Gwendolyn.
Chris, why have you sent me this picture?
It's a GIF, actually.
But why?
I'm sharing it for all the people to know what is really important.
What, a person nodding?
Yes, the person nodding.
That's what that picture is of, Chris.
Anywho,
We don't get sidetracked at all.
No,
Not on this show.
I mean you guys have been pretty good today.
Thank you.
It's all right.
I love the way that like 2 damage for some of us have been you've been stabbed in the gut and killed, whereas 2 damage for Alma was you get a nick in the arm.
Yeah, I feel like giving people 1 HP wasn't a great idea.
No, it makes sense. I like the idea. It's just sort of the descriptions of how HP works break down at that point.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. No.
It's like because HP is like a relative thing now.
Hmm. So Chris, what does Gwendolyn say when they meet her?
Is she sprinting as
hello,
well?
hello, sirs. Have you seen my husband?
Dead.
He's a bit of a simpleton.
Quentin tells.
Runs around
Well,
with a
ask,
big
oh, wait,
club.
Oh, the guy with the club, he got crushed by a rock.
Oh,
Quentin tells you this.
There's no body.
goodness.
You can't, we can't go and recover the body. The city is swarming with soldiers. Our friends, Baylor Bay and Hamish, bravely fought off several soldiers so that we might escape, but we're still being pursued by 2. So you might want to start sprinting. Yeah.
No, she's going to get her bow out and in anger.
Oh, she
fire
gonna
off an
die.
arrow.
Oh, is she gonna? No. Alma might be able to help her, and I think Quentin's like, oh God, no, I don't want all of the family line of Richard to die.
There's still 3 kids, possibly alive.
Possibly. She just left them in the forest to come back.
I called it. He's going to go through his
They
entire
send them
family
on.
tree in one session.
We're going to get to that man.
If the wife dies, he just gets Quentin.
Third cousin comes.
The cousin's second 2 times removed has arrived to avenge Richard. Who was Richard?
They're either
I don't know.
really dumb or really smart.
The 3-year-old grandson has arrived to fill the ranks after.
It just becomes CK2.
Oh my god.
Richard's grandson's regent appeared to fill in.
Hey, so Quentin, Alma, and Gwendolyn are all preparing to attack these guards.
Yeah, there's only 2. There's 2 of them, right?
Yes.
How many arrows do I have, Ollie?
You have 10.
10. That's
I mean, Richard didn't give you any arrows. he
Chris,
just gave you a bow.
Chris, you normally start with 20 if in a normal game, so this is hardly too crippling.
While I won't complain, I do find it funny that Richard actually never mentioned giving you any arrows.
Yeah, this is true, but
He just gave you a bow and was like, "Now take the children," while I aimlessly wander about and then die.
okay. So, what are Ian and Godfrey and Jamie and John doing?
Well, what are other people doing?
Well,
Sorry,
Alma and Quentin have stood with Gwendolyn. Are going to fight these 2 guards.
Ian and Godfrey at least have no melee weapons.
That's fine. You can still throw darts at them. I
Yeah,
mean,
neither does Gwendolyn. So,
yeah, Gwendolyn isn't.
and her
Yeah, no, I was
javelin
gonna
can
say-
be a melee weapon.
I was going to say
Yeah,
they're
you
going
can-
to back off and consider helping.
What does Godfrey have?
A javelin.
Okay,
That's
so
a
he
melee
could
weapon as well. You
use
can
that
stab
melee
with
as well, but,
You can stab with that.
yeah, but you know, subject.
Well, he is taken it upon himself to try and keep Ian safe. They do not want to waste the lives that Hamish has given them.
That's a good point. And Baylor Bay, thank
And
you.
Baylor Bay. Well, they never knew Baylor Bay.
But they appreciate
That's
it.
true. Well, I don't think anyone did. Like, he wasn't friends with anyone, but
Nah.
he
They
took a last
don't
stand.
know Baylor Bay by name,
but
but
by
they
his
know him as
actions,
the mysterious stranger that thought alongside Hamish.
that took out 2 guards with to save Hamish,
Yeah.
to help Hamish save the rest of them. Even
Yeah. So Jack,
Yes.
Jamie, and John, what are they doing?
Sprinting.
Okay. So
So
they
you're just
still
going to
are
leave
still
everyone
running.
else.
Alright, fine, I suppose.
there's only 2 soldiers. I mean, I could probably take them on by myself. I mean, I won't.
Baylor Bay could.
Yeah, Baylor Bay did, and it was shit.
So Jamie and John also going to fight.
Ah,
Alright, sure, they'll help out.
5 or 6 of you. There's 2 of
Jurgen
them.
is standing and fighting.
Famous last words.
Oh, and there's Jurgen.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting Jurgen!
It's so sad.
Because he's always
Why is
forgotten.
he a forgotten character?
If it makes you feel better, I will probably remember Jaren for a really long time.
Yeah, because he was the person that died under.
Right.
I mean, my favourite was
A great monologue and then died in.
my favourite of Tom's was Rune, and we lost him. So.
What was Rune?
He was the gung ho one. He was the one that Tom. Essentially, the one Tom has left is the one that Tom didn't give a personality.
He does have a personality, but he's just like
His
He just hasn't done
personality is that
anything
He doesn't have
it's
one.
not pronounced in comparison.
That's true.
To be fair, his other characters were kind of like...
we do an initiative for this
Yeah.
one then.
Yeah, we are.
Let's do
So,
this.
no, to be fair, Jurgen's the
Oh,
guy
boy.
who was in the scrap room.
Oh,
for a bit,
actually, Ollie,
Mhm.
Get it.
if I'm going to be coming up from behind,
so- Yeah.
surprise round
Yes.
starts with
Ian.
me.
Oh,
No,
Ian,
wait.
20.
Aha! I shall striketh you down. Oh my god, I got a nat 20.
Oh, Aaron! You're
I mean,
so
I could
good.
roll for the advantage as well, but like, you know. Okay, so that was with the short sword. So it's not going to be a D8. It's not going to be 8. It's not going to be 16 damage, but that doesn't matter anyway. So it's 12 damage because I rolled a 6.
Nice.
Ian got a 20.
I cleaved this man in half now that I have discovered the fact that I like killing people. I'm like, whoa, this is fun, and I suddenly run up to one of the other guards and just cleave him in half.
That little
Nice.
girl is terrifying.
Now, since I also have my quarterstaff in the other hand,
Yep, yeah.
I shall hit him. I don't get a bonus though, but I didn't anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, it's 11. I probably missed.
Oh,
with
it
that
just
one.
misses.
That's fine. I think that's reasonable. Now I roll initiative, and we can start.
Today, Aaron.
We can start the
Jesus.
battle proper. Okay, I got 17 initiative.
Okay. So Ian,
Ian.
make an attack. Or
Ian is standing far back from the fray, but throws a dart.
Cool. Roll me an
How
attack
many
roll.
darts do we have?
3.
You can attack for 3 turns, then I'll have to go up and like punch him or something.
He can attack for 2 turns, and then he will close ranks and use the dart as a melee weapon to try
I mean,
and jab
would
out the side.
it then not just be like an improvised dagger?
So he
Yeah,
got a 13.
that's enough to hit.
He doesn't have a dagger, by the way.
No, it could be improvised.
Oh,
dagger.
actually, no, it's not even 13. It's 15.
Still,
okay.
it's even better hit.
Wait. Oh,
So
fine if I get
D4
my
damage.
dart, my
D4 damage.
Is this my D4?
It's the caltrop shaped one.
Sure, it doesn't have a 4 on it.
It's a pyramid.
Derp. That's not a caltrop. I'm an idiot.
It's the pyramid one, Dan.
I know. How do I tell what number it is?
The one that's
The one that's the
Either the one that's at the top or the one that's that's at the bottom, depending on how
4
it's
then.
designed.
hey,
I mean, you didn't kill him, but
you
It's
hit
not-
him with a
Kill him,
dart
but
well.
the dart did a surprising amount of damage.
You bloody him with the dart. So
yeah, that's pretty good. You've essentially like hit him in the
In the
chest.
eye. You've hit him in a tiny gap in his armor.
His his left eye is now gone.
Now, it shall be me again.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Jack, what are Jamie and John's initiatives?
Oh, that's true.
Ooh.
Jack, why didn't you do this when we said roll
1916.
initiative?
It's
Oh,
19
okay.
and 16.
Damn.
Okay, well, that's all right then.
So
Which is
Jamie's
weird.
going next then.
Okay. Stubby.
Hey, Jack, he's already been attacked, so advantage. No.
Oh. Hey.
Multiple directions attacking advantage. Actually, no. To be fair,
So-
technically, I'm probably the only person flanking him. But you know.
14.
To hit, that's enough to hit.
Nice.
What weapon do
Okay.
you have?
Javelin.
Oh,
Did you
God.
throw it or stab
So
him?
many people have
Stab him.
javelins. It's ridiculous.
Stab him.
To be fair, they probably had a lot of javelins in the weapon stockpile.
That would make sense considering they're easy to make.
Yeah, no, they're relatively easy to make,
So,
and they
D6 damage,
more-
Jack.
like you can use them to hunt, I guess.
Oh.
Can't really do that with a mace.
Four.
How much? 4?
He's dead. Killed him.
Dead.
Wow.
One of them just got like smashed with a quarterstaff. The other
No,
one
no, 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 no,
really
no, no, no.
confused.
Dan, I got him with a short sword.
No, with a short. One got
I
like
cleaved him in half.
one got mullered, and the remaining guy's like, "What just happened?" And then gets hit in the eye with a dart.
he gets attacked from behind while he's chasing some people, and then suddenly he gets hit in the eye with a dart, and then smashed with and then stabbed with a javelin. He's just like, "Wow, this is a
Stabbed
bit
in the
shit."
foot or something.
Right then,
Combat
let's...
ends.
Hooray!
That was easy.
Ian retrieved his dart before carrying on to run.
Maybe we should have attacked
what-
them to begin with.
What did the guards have? What weapons?
They both have short swords.
Alright, Jamie's going to take one as a backup to the javelin in case he throws it.
I was going to ask if Ian can have one, given that he's only got a dart.
That's true.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So ask if you're proficient, Dan.
I will see. He is not.
Oh,
Is my guy proficient because he
No,
has a
he's not
javelin and a
either.
shield? Shit. Wait, is my guy proficient with a javelin?
No.
Oh, are you checking if people are proficient by?
you check. Well, it's only because we're level 0.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
You don't, I do it.
Oh,
I'm
am I
proficient
proficient with a bow?
You're not.
It doesn't matter because they're already dead, Chris.
Oh, are they? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Can I put
killed
short sword on my
Chris,
inventory?
I cleaved one in
Yes.
half before the battle started.
What dice roll damage
I
is
mean,
it?
Alma's now killed 2 of them,
Now she's going to look for more.
and she's a bit unhinged.
What dice is it for
D6.
damage with a short sword? D6. Then how did Aaron cleave one in half?
Because I got a
You
crit.
got a crit.
I remember that when I was like, "Oh, I got a nat 20," and everyone was like,
I thought that just did max damage though.
No, it doubles what you roll on the damage dice,
Oh.
and I did roll max damage as well.
Oh god.
So yeah, we did 12 damage to him. So I did one
Yeah.
1.5 times his health.
The
So I
bloodlust.
Some people do crits as your full damage and then you roll again. I just do it as you roll it.
Yeah, but that could be like you just do 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've crit
Which
a
would be the
1.
worst crit in the
I
world.
crit and then got a 1. Yeah, it's not the best.
No, I guess it can still actually be just 2 damage if you crit under this system
Yeah.
as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But yes,
modifiers.
you're out of combat. It doesn't appear like anyone else is following you.
Right, guys.
You hear in the distance the shouts of
Okay, we're running.
Hamish and Bay,
Oh,
which after another 20 seconds or so fade.
oh.
So
Well, I've already said that Hamish died earlier, and the other 2 were looking back as he.
They're looking now. We'll just
yeah, no, that's fine.
say because this was happening at the same time, pretty much.
I'm just messing with the continuity of it.
I'm gonna mess with the.
Well, no, because we just sort of did each encounter as they came up, and then.
I'm
followed that
a
encounter
mess
to
with the continuity, so Hamish is as heroic as possible. Care about continuity.
Oh, yeah, and you were like, yeah, we killed him. Now I can go and look at Hamish. Oh.
the end. Oh no, Hamish!
You just can
And
feel
then they like hold out their arm with an open hand, and they're like, "No!"
you can see these silhouetted people silhouetted against the fires in the background. Just
And then they're both cut down.
yeah, and then they both get down, and you're like,
Oh man, if Bay could have killed the rest of them, if my luck had,
Like you would have to wonder what we were running for, because like it would be like they just sort of like come out of the thing and they're like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
they come out of the thing, and then Baylor Bay just kills them all immediately, and he's like, "Guys, why are we running?"
Why did we abandon the village? We could have just stayed and defended and won.
Baylor Bay would have. To be fair, there were probably a couple of thousand of them.
Oh, yeah, no.
We only met a couple.
At this rate, we have roughly had one kill per death, and that's just in combat. Like, if we include deaths to just environmental hazards, our kill-death ratio is not good right now.
What do you mean?
None of us are even guards.
No. Only 2 of us died in combat, Dan. Oh no, wait, no, it's 4.
Yeah.
No, if we just take my character's kill to death ratio, I have 6 versus 1. So
this is true.
What about Tom's?
Tom's is
Naught
just.
versus 2.
I have a good assist ratio though.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
good, you do have a
-3
good-
because I got people killed.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
Anyway, this is important. Gwendolyn knows the route that needs to be taken to get to the next village, and
I do.
also a good place to make camp for the night.
Oh, that's good.
But you've got to move them quite far so you can be away from the city before you actually do that, of course, so they don't find you.
Okay, that's fair.
Now
enough.
we should just set up shop here.
What, on the bodies of these fallen soldiers.
Yeah.
Do the soldiers have any like armor on or anything?
Do, but none of you are proficient with.
Do they have a shield?
I mean, I'm not proficient with a
Armor.
shield either, to be honest.
Do they have shields?
I was proficient with shields.
It's true.
Do they have
Um,
shields?
Actually, no. We could be. I think it's fair enough to assume that if we have a shield, we're proficient in using it.
That's what I'm gonna say. So,
Yeah.
but no, they don't have shields. They just had swords.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they do have armor. You could wear it, but then you would be very good at fighting. And...
I think I'm good enough at fighting, so I'll stay as I am. I want to keep my prowess up to the level where I can carry this party, as I have been.
As you
May as
have.
well. Some armor?
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
so
But there's
who's
only
gonna
one,
take-
in theory, there's only one set
Yeah,
Because
the other set's kind of broken.
because I cleaved him in half.
So Jamie or John can take it if they want.
In theory, you could go back and take the armor of the guy I choked out, but
May as well take it. Anyone else want it? I don't mind. All right, Jamie takes it then.
Okay, what's Jamie's dex?
10.
Okay, so your armor class is now 11.
Yay! What? How? That was worth it.
But you've disadvantage on attack rolls.
That's what my default armor class is for both Ian and Godfrey.
That's just because you have a dex that's not. That's
Awful.
above 11.
So you guys, was it Jamie or John Jack who took the armor?
Jamie, I think.
Was it Jamie or John Jack who took the armor?
No, Jack's,
Why do we have so
Jack's
many
dead.
J names?
Jack's dead.
Just decided.
There are a lot.
That's because
Well,
everyone.
I had John
Jack
Forrest,
John.
Jamie Tree, and the
Yeah.
other one was going to be like.
Jack's.
I just went with my
Jürgen,
name in different
Joey,
ways.
Yeah, I
Cool.
know. They're awful. Anyway, so
Change it
Jamie
later. Cool.
Gwendolyn leads you towards the next city, which
Hmm.
is. Oh no, all the guys are gone.
Wait, you're rolling to decide. Oh, are you trying to find the map?
No, they all whirled off the.
He's actually got each number in the alphabet assigned to a number. We'll roll to see what the name is.
No, I was just gonna. Oh, I think I've lost one, but we'll.
We're going to Gabrble.
Oh, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Is that your? I'll take that as a yes.
I'll
Yes to
find
what?
the next city real quick.
Please think of new names, my guys.
The next city is Perrefort.
Hereford.
Careful.
Hereford.
Ah, yes.
Birmingham.
I know it well.
Yeah. You
There's never been a more wretched hive of
Hive of scum.
Scum and villainy.
Of villainy and scum. You gotta change a couple words so it's not an obvious rip-off.
Yeah, I know.
Probably
Um,
got that
Any words though,
reference
you just swap them around.
Yeah, you gotta change it up a little.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One
1,
second,
2,
what
3,
official
4, 5,
hive?
6, 7. Oh, I've got enough. It's all good. It's okay.
That's how
1, 2, 3,
many
4, 5.
bonus I'm going to roll for your damage.
No. It's nearly how many I was rolling yesterday.
Right, so
Yeah.
60, 10.
John, Alma, Ian, Godfrey, Quentin, and Jorgen.
Yeah, so you walk for a good couple of hours.
Or Joe Regan, alternately.
Joe Regan.
Yeah, you guys walk for a good couple of hours. Just pretty much in silence. You're all tired. Some of you are a bit battered.
All right, I'm back.
That was a short phone call.
It wasn't a phone call, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Very
What
short
did you-
call.
Never said it was a phone call, Chris.
I assumed it was his weekly phone call.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's true.
it hasn't happened yet, so I don't know.
Anyway. Yeah, you guys are tired and bruised, and
I'm not. I just
sorts.
ran and then came back.
so you're
Yeah,
tired.
Ian and
You're
Godfrey
still
are.
tired.
Yeah, no, Chris, you've just got like 3 levels of exhaustion instead.
Definitely not Bruce though.
No, maybe not bruised, but you guys start walking out to. You were going to Perrefort, and that's the next city, town thing in that you're going to reach. So yeah, you're making your way towards that, and you can just see the silhouette of the fire burning in the background of the town, Chaungarde, and yeah, it's gone, and it's that. A few hours later,
Do I find my children?
Gwendolyn, you sent your children off ahead.
No, your children are gone. You've lost them. You'll never see them
Gone.
again.
You said you'd
unless you
meet them
die.
in Hereford.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys get to a place where kind of there's lots of large rocks that kind of acts like a windbag. It's quite windy and some protection from the elements. You don't want to risk. It's not particularly cold, and you don't want to risk making a fire anyway because of attracting attention to yourselves. So you reckon you should be able to bed down there.
Sounds good.
Are you guys all male, by the way?
No, I'm a female.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
You've got the psychopath.
I don't know, Chris. What do you think? Is Ian male?
Ian
How about
Godfrey.
Godfrey?
I mean,
Well,
Jamie could be female.
That's
Oh,
true.
God.
Did Jack not say he had 3 guys that were drinking together?
Yeah, he did.
I
Jürgen
don't know.
is male. Jürgen's a
Well,
man.
One was so
man.
drunk they thought they were a guy.
It's
But
actually a
This is
dwarf,
the
so it
short
just has a
one.
beard
The
anyway.
short one is called Jamie, and
It's a
oh
dwarf,
god,
so it's female.
It's not dwarf.
It's not a dwarf.
Jürgen's very male.
More humans, Chris. God.
Yeah,
He's a man's man.
Did you say Jürgen's very male?
He's a man's man.
Not just a little bit
oh
male.
god.
I mean, I feel like the proper word there should have been masculine, really.
He's actually gay.
Homosexual.
I'll go with that. Now, that's
So, yeah, you guys,
Oh,
you
Sorry, I
have
dropped
some. Gwendolyn had a couple of like blankets, so if some of you want to share, you can do so.
Yes, I had some blankets with me, and I thought instead of giving them to my children, I'll
They've
save
got
them.
their own stuff.
instead of, I thought I'd send my children off ahead and keep all the blankets for myself.
Okay.
I took the blankets back with me because my idiot husband would have frozen to them.
Since the adrenaline of the combat has worn off, I shall, instead of like I will rest, but I shall also contemplate now the fact that I enjoyed killing those men, and consider how it like, you know, I mean, I've always ran away from things in my life, and suddenly, you know, I've found out that I have the power to take a life.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I need to think on this some more. So, you know,
Are you guys going to set up a watch, or are you just going to sleep?
I think it would be wise to set up a watch.
maybe
Almost
I'll be,
anyone
I don't
else
know. I'll be first watch, or Alma will be first watch.
Alma
Ian
will
and
first watch
Godfrey
again.
will both have trouble sleeping.
Quentin's
over there.
Quentin's kind of too old to do
Yeah.
watch, so
Well, I didn't actually see many horrors and didn't kill anyone, so I'm gonna have a nice nap.
Jürgen has lived in the scrap room.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You know that your husband's dead.
You see your husband crushed body under
Wow.
a boulder.
no, they didn't see.
They didn't see the crushed body, but all
You know-
that you know so far is you went back for your husband and you were informed that he died.
You don't know my
Pretty
husband
cool.
like I do,
Sadly.
but he wasn't
Not only
the
that,
best
but
husband.
not only that, Chris, but you saw a man cleaved in twain before your very eyes.
While the city that you lived in burnt to the ground.
That
As I
doesn't-
said,
You've lost your
unfazed,
children.
having a nice nap.
I think everyone here has got enough trauma to last a lifetime,
So,
even
yeah.
if they didn't kill
my,
someone.
my my trauma isn't necessarily trauma in a sense, but
Anyway,
I'm going through,
Yeah.
through some other
Scrap brain.
stuff.
I don't know about you guys, but Ian and Godfrey are probably going to cry themselves to sleep tonight.
I mean, I'm having character development, guys. Come on.
yes, so Alma's going to take first watch. Quentin and Gwendolyn are just going to sleep. Should I say Ian, Godfrey second, and then Jamie, John kind of third?
Yeah.
Alright, second watch is fucked as normal, guys. It is the way these things go.
Alma, everything passes fine when you're on your watch.
Okay.
You're just thinking about, maybe I should train more with this sword and stuff.
Maybe. And I contemplate whether it would be wise to, because these people have seen my bloodlust, and you know, would
How
they?
old
Would
are
it?
you
Would
again?
I'm? Well, Alma.
7.
I think
A
I mentioned.
7-year-old.
I think I meant. I haven't mentioned it yet, but she's 15.
Okay.
Oh, but she looks like she's 7.
No, she doesn't. This is not fair, Jack. I noticed that the name is the same, but I didn't get the name from that.
No, he
What's
got
fair?
that's 2.
Anyway. Second watch passes, and while you two are very sad,
Oh.
nothing happens. Third watch comes
They talk
around,
of Hamish.
and I need a wisdom check from John and
God damn
Jamie.
Why did I mention everything goes wrong second watch? He changed it on purpose. I know he did. God. All right, here we go. 8 and natural 20.
Okay,
So, yeah, one of them is.
Jamie sees the giant coiled snake
No.
slithering towards you.
How big?
Oh.
How
big,
giant?
like-
The overwards, like big, like
I didn't
As in
imagine you
giant
were
in the
with
actual,
that,
like giant in the fantasy,
not okay. This is
fancy
a good
D&D
point.
sense of giant,
It
or
would
just a
be-
big snake?
huge.
What? As in
As in size
would
category.
represent a
As
threat.
in size category, huge.
As in
Wait,
it takes up like a 10 by 10 square.
okay, did Jamie or John see it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe a
like-
bit smaller. It's between large and huge. I'm undecided.
Let's go. Okay, so
Oh,
I've got
so
the table up. Large is between 8 foot and 16 foot, and
Okay.
huge is between 16 foot and 32 foot.
We'll go with large. It's large.
How 8 foot then? Did you say?
Between 8 and 16. It's
Right.
probably around 12.
Although apparently it
So-
does have -1 to its attack and AC modifier, so that's nice.
This is true.
Foot. How many?
Apparently.
But yeah, so Jamie sees this, John does not.
365 centimeters. That's quite big.
Right, who saw it, by the way? Ollie?
Jamie saw
Just
it,
that.
John did
Okay.
not.
Yep, sorry, I was talking to someone.
That's
Alright,
fine.
Jamie lets out a high pitch, just scream as just snake. Just I can't do it.
Who does this wake up, Ollie?
Everyone roll a.
A luck roll.
Yeah, you know what? Make a luck roll.
Hey,
Okay.
How does a luck roll work?
You take 21.
Uh-huh.
You minus your luck from that, and you got to roll.
Above
is it,
that
is it
number.
equal to or above? or just
Equal to or above.
Okay, so
Wait.
I've got
No.
Is
Is it minus
I'm
one
not
luck
going to bother
each
doing the
time?
maths.
I got a natural 20, but that doesn't make any difference.
Right, so Ian's got 2 luck.
So you need to get above a 19 or a 19.
Wait,
You have a 1 in 10, you have a 1 in 10 chance now.
Wait, so
So,
Ian has
what
to
am
get
I
above a
guys-
19, and Godfrey has 17 luck, so he has to get.
Above a 4.
4 or above. Yeah.
A four
Alright,
or
so
above.
let's
I
see.
got. I have to get 2
Godfrey
or,
gets
I have to get 2 or
13.
above. So,
If you can just write success or fail in the thing, so I can explain this to Jack.
I've got. A question. Wait, so
Jamie has a luck of 20. He's already awake,
So
so it doesn't matter.
I can't fail the luck roll for that then.
No,
Because
you
I
can't
literally
fail luck
roll
rolls.
again. Oh, okay, that's cool.
But you might spend your luck and then you will fail them potentially.
what you could do is you could potentially have it so that if you succeed a luck roll, it reduces your luck by 1. And if you fail one, it increases it by 1. So that
That's an
like
interesting idea.
if you had like you could have a streak of winnings, but like because it would ebb and flow in the same way that luck in the real world
Luck does. I will consider that for the future. 'cause
Sorry,
that's
did you
a
just say
good
luck
idea.
in the real world?
I'm saying luck is an abstract concept and how it seems to happen. Not, I mean, it's not an actual real thing, obviously.
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
So, Jurgen failed. Alma
Yeah.
succeeded. Godfrey succeeded. Ian failed. And
Hypothetically, can Godfrey now just wake Ian up?
I got a nat 20 though. Yeah, but it might take a turn to do that.
yeah, take a turn to do that, but he can do.
Chris, you taking a selfie?
Maybe.
Chris!
Who are you sending it to?
I am messaging someone through. No,
No
don't-
phones in
don't
D&D.
do that.
Chris, are you going to be the next person to get a girlfriend?
No, that's going to be
Plot
down.
twist, it was actually his
To be
mother.
Dan. Are
What?
you
What?
sending the picture to me?
I heard my name.
No, it's-
Jack, how many hit points does John have?
Oh.
Oh no!
Is he going to get strangled to death by a giant python?
4.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to do Quentin's luck roll. He succeeded anyway. It's fine.
Okay. Jamie shouts snake and looks back to it as it has uncurled itself and fired itself towards John. And then John is gone.
Oh.
Shit, no AC roll or anything.
Or like he got
Straight
eaten.
up.
Yeah.
God.
That's quick.
Nice.
Well, it did twice his health points, so easy.
It's just
How,
straight up
how many
dead.
health points did he have?
4.
4.
It did.
A D8 isn't a ridiculous damage pool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If it's
so-
if it's once a turn, then like we'll be able to nuke him down pretty quickly.
Mhm.
It was
It
to me.
depends how much
Chris.
health he has.
That's not you,
So John is gone.
is it?
Oh, I have a message from you.
Yeah, just gone.
John gone.
Down to 1.
Oh, there you go.
It's like, snake!
Luckily,
Where?
luckily for you, Alma's woken up, so you're saved as long as she doesn't decide to kill you.
It's fine. I've got a bow. That's really good against snakes.
Well, I mean, it is a huge snake. I think you
roll,
do get...
roll, everyone who's awake, roll initiative, please.
Oh, that's true.
Ah, natural one.
11.
Put it in chat, please.
Initiative, you
Chris,
say?
that was bad. You don't know.
8.
Sorry, I'm just a living meme.
So he's Godfrey. Or Dufree, because I can't spell. Godfrey 8. God. Oh my god.
Wow, this session's been going on for a while.
It really has.
Chris, did you get bad?
Bad. Very bad. I got a nat 1 for that.
You think you got the... No, wait, never mind.
Yeah.
Slightly better.
Can you critical fail in the initiative roll?
Quentin
Not really.
got
You
a
do
nat
initiative
20,
so bad you go back to sleep.
you become unconscious, yeah. All right then.
Good job, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Although that was a dice roll, I can hardly fool you.
Okay, so the order is...
Yeah, why fault Jack on a dice roll? There's plenty of things you can fault him for.
That's a good point. I don't need to No, that's mean. I don't want to be mean.
But I could say that about anyone, so...
It's true. It really
So
is.
Quentin is first. Followed by... I believe the Pythranx.
Panthrax again?
A python.
Pythranx.
Oh,
Anthrax would be like a bear or
I
something.
say it was a spider last time we
There's a
attacked.
Pandrak. Yeah, that's different.
Oh.
Wait.
Then it is Alma.
Yay, my bay!
Then
I thought
Godfrey.
your bay was bay.
Nah,
And
he's
then-
dead. I need a new bay.
Jamie. So Quentin.
He's gonna run at it with his
What
club.
about
No. We didn't. You're at the end.
Oh yeah, and then Gwendolyn.
Don't forget Gwendolyn. She's very important to the story.
It's because you didn't put the name, so I just missed it.
Oh.
Right, so Quentin is gonna run at it with his club. He's gonna, he hasn't really offered
Done
much
anything.
to the combat situation so far. He hasn't really done much at all so far,
Yeah.
except for potentially try and let the people into the city. So he's
Yeah.
gonna try. He's feeling bad about that. He's probably gonna try and make up for it here. He's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna be the guy who takes out this snake. So he's gonna run at it and try and hit it with his.
Okay.
Well, he gets an 18. No, he does get an 18 to hit.
That's
It's
a hit.
The club's a strength. It's okay.
Mhm.
He does 2 damage.
Okay, cool. It's just going like poof.
I mean, yeah, still does damage. It's
But
right.
yeah, no, it still does damage.
It's reasonable. And he shouts as he does it as well.
Indeed.
Good to know.
Good to know, indeed. So,
What does the Pythrax do?
the Pythax is next. Oh, right, yeah, and it attacks Quentin back. What is Quentin's AC?
I think it was 9 as well.
Oh,
That's a hit then. And it rolled a 7.
Oh well, he's dead.
How much health does Quentin have?
2.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Wally, no one has more than on
but some-
average you will kill people.
2 damage.
On what? To Quentin?
Yeah,
Okay. On average, with a D8, you will kill us.
I know. I only just killed him, but Quentin falls.
Okay. Did Alma replenish any of her health from before?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I'll give you a short rest, so if you roll me a d3.
I don't have a D3. Chris, roll me a D3.
D3.
do we re-get luck?
Oh god, it fell off.
No,
One.
luck again at this point.
Okay, well, I'm on 5 health now, so
Okay.
on average, I won't be killed immediately by this thing.
Well, that's reassuring.
Right, Quentin was the character I didn't care about, so we're all right now.
So he's dead. But you know, he tried to do something noble in the end.
Yeah, he did try to help the
And
party.
he patriot.
Now
Yeah,
it's
he did.
Alma! Woo!
It's now Alma. Yeah.
Now it's time for the true fighter in this group.
Mhm.
Right, okay. So she's gonna first attack with her sword. Got 14.
That is not a hit.
Oh,
Okay, well, I'm gonna core stuff as well then. Whatever. That was a 15.
That is a hit.
Oh. Oh, it's not D8 this time. It's only a D6. Man. Think all that potential damage that I lost out on. Right, that was 2 as well.
Okay, another 2.
Oh, great.
What do you mean? We don't know how much the health this thing has.
I could
A
have been
decent
like,
amount, I'm wagering.
Godfrey.
yeah, dropped it down to 1 HP.
Godfrey's going to wake up Ian.
Okay, does so. Ian is now awake. Jamie.
Do I roll for initiative for Ian then?
Yes, please.
Prepares.
16.
Okay, so he goes
Before Alma.
before Alma.
But before the what did the Pyth ranks get?
17. 18 even, 18.
So just after the Pyth ranks.
Yeah, after the Pythax. What's Jamie doing, Jack?
Jamie is preparing.
John
to...
is gone. Jack is gone.
Yep.
I'm
Only
still
Jamie's
here, you
left.
lie.
Okay, shut up. No.
His drinking buddies are no more.
Oh no!
Oh, we're all probably
It
going to be
was
drinking a
had
lot
such
after
a
this.
deep backstory.
Yeah, they don't.
That's the point.
That's the point of the joke, Aaron. Shut the
I
fuck up.
don't
All right.
care.
Now, Jamie's getting ready to dodge because, yep, she just saw someone getting fucking eaten by a snake. And no.
Okay.
Maybe stab them if they get close. But,
Getting ready to dodge.
yeah.
He's
Okay,
taking the dodge out. That's fine. So. Okay.
I'm
Also,
trying
fact-
to not get woken
yeah.
up then.
Well, yeah, also the fact the only character I have left has disadvantage on attack, so, you know.
This is true.
That does mean, yeah, but he won't die as much.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm just gonna survive.
To be fair, Alma, the point of Alma was that she was just supposed to survive, so.
Well, that's not guaranteed yet.
I lost my 2 good characters, and I'm left with the one that the only personality traits that I put on them was Yorkshire and Farmer, and
What
charming,
personality
dumb, and short.
The other ones have.
Okay.
And now female.
Russian.
One of them was Russian?
If you remember
Yeah.
when he briefly said a couple of sentences as one of them, they were Russian.
and then
That was
immediately got-
Jack.
No, that was John.
I was
Jack was a English one, I think. I don't
Then
know.
spoke as
No. Let's just say, so that we don't have any more horrible accents, that the one who's left is the English one.
Mhm.
I mean, like,
No, that was the
nationality is a
Yorkshire
really
one.
I find it
personality
strange that you
trait.
think having an accent is a personality.
Yep,
but-
it's the personality trait because everyone
Okay.
knows that races have personalities, no racism.
Jack, this is a bad place. I want you to stop talking.
Dan,
Gwendolyn.
this is going to be shown to the public. You do
Don't
realize
worry,
Gwendolyn.
this is a bit recorded, right?
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn being a master of the bow.
that was. I will postpone it for a little bit.
Are you not going to at least say, "Oh, I'm doing something"? Call me
No,
back.
I'll text her.
Okay.
Oh, doing something. you said.
Yes, Gwendolyn being a master of the bow and also snakes knows that bows are notoriously highly effective against the snake. And will attempt to
Whoa,
shoot it
our
in the
viewers
head.
don't know the inside joke.
Oh, that's true, they won't, will they?
That's a shame. Let's try and hit this snake with a bow or with an arrow.
My husband once told me.
13? 13.
That's not a hit.
Is the arrow okay?
The arrow's okay. It bounces off the scarce armor. You kind of realize as you fire that it was your husband who told you that thing about snakes. And you realize this may therefore not be
It was
the
actually
best idea.
Chris that told him that anything was notorious.
Okay. Why, Chris? Why is your picture disappeared now?
What
Picture of what?
Oh, picture.
What picture?
Your face is it's just your picture. Your face isn't there.
Oh,
Face is
I'll turn my
It is
camera off and on
definitely.
again. Is that better?
It was fine. It's fine for me.
Ollie,
Yeah,
look at my
and-
face.
Okay, mine's just broken. Don't worry. I've only got Tom and everyone else is just a picture. And it's really confusing. It has
Well,
also
I
been
haven't got
down the
my
entire stream, so I think maybe the thing's just messed up. But oh well, we'll just leave this fine.
People haven't been able to look at my amazing facial expressions whilst I
Alas.
act things out.
But yeah, so
I guess you are just going to stay asleep then, Tom.
I would
significantly less.
I would say Jurgen awakes at this point from the
Okay.
No, what was the
arrow.
point with me
if you
waking
want to
Ian
roll
up?
initiative.
12.
Okay, so so after Ian.
Hooray! What do you? Yeah. Wow, Alma's gone down in the initiative order now.
Okay.
Who's it now?
Oh, it's now Pythanks.
I shall return.
Quentin's dead.
Quentin's gone.
And everyone has just attacked this thing.
No, not everyone.
Oh, no, that's
Except Godfrey, who woke up Ian.
And someone defended instead of attacking.
Yes, this is true.
And I woke up.
Yeah.
And you woke up. However, exposing himself to wake up his friend.
Well, that's true. Your defense.
Godfrey is the next target of the snake.
Well, he's dead then.
What's Godfrey's AC, Dan?
11.
He is hit by the snake.
Then he's dead.
He takes 6 points.
No.
How many characters do people have left?
I have just Ian.
Well, Ian was the one you liked, so.
So we've all only got one left. Except
To
Well,
be fair, I essentially chose for the 2 that have died today. Because I could have been like, Quentin stays back from the snake because he'll probably die if he attacks it.
To be fair, that's what Godfrey did, but that's
That's what I'm doing.
That's true.
Yeah, the first thing Ian sees is wake up. There's a and Godfrey just gets.
I'm not sure what noise you think snakes make.
It was just. I mean, it's just a.
Your snake sounds eerily reminiscent of your catapult.
I don't think they were that similar.
That is, I mean, the noise you made was pretty similar, to be
I
honest.
think you just make one noise.
And I'm like, no, guys, that's what it sounds like.
everything is one noise.
Anyway, so yeah.
These guys are-
Foosh, foosh, foosh. That was the sound
It
of
was
the town
Ian.
burning.
Ian's now, right? Ian was after the Pythanks.
Yeah.
Ian, revenge.
If he does, though, he's just going to die.
No, he's not.
It's not.
It has been pretty much random who this snake's attacked, to be honest.
And it's got a whole initiative order before it comes down to him.
Alright, well, I guess
We
he'll
could
stab
get
it with a sword.
Oh yeah, he did. He does have a sword, doesn't he?
Make an attack roll.
Danny, okay,
Go
that,
on. Gets a 1.
Oh.
Well, that
Natural
does not
one.
hit.
or just a 1.
No, a natural 1.
Oh no,
Ian misses.
critically.
Sword. Okay, next up is Jürgen.
Kill him.
All
This
right.
can be your time to shine, Tom.
It's gonna be my time.
Because if I kill him on my turn, then this is just going to be sad for the rest of you.
Let's do this. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it. I rolled a 2.
Oh dear.
I haven't died yet, have I?
No.
Oh, dear.
It killed Dan's other character.
Yeah, Godfrey.
Ian's still alive though, right?
Yeah, Ian's good. Ian's good. We have the Dart Boy still
Thank
here.
God.
Okay, so who's it now?
Boy.
Was it Alma? Was it
Now it's
Alma?
Alma. Now it's Alma, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna sort of try and maneuver behind this snake as it's just gone for Godfrey.
Oh, Jack, is your space key working again?
So if I'm flanking him now, Ollie.
You
see?
are.
Can I get the flanking bonus, Ollie?
Can.
Yay!
I
Oh,
can show
oh,
you the space.
oh! I got an
You can
18
read it.
with my
That's a
sword.
hit.
With my sword. Oh no, it was 19, but it doesn't make any difference at this point. 3,
Okay.
and then no.
I know we're not dumb.
Oh, got 14.
Not enough.
Ollie, is this snake meant to kill everyone?
No.
Because the snake will kill everyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the snake's gonna kill everyone.
Oh.
It's killed every...
Ollie,
it's-
okay,
You've currently done less damage to it than
is it bloodied? Because if it's
Nearly.
not, it's gonna kill everyone. It's gonna kill everyone.
It's gonna kill everyone. We're
Yeah, we're all dead.
Ollie, if it's not already bloodied, we're a bit fucked.
You've only done 6 points of damage to it.
That's true because
You
everyone has terrible damage.
You wouldn't have even killed one of the guards at this point.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
also the guards wouldn't have killed.
You've forgotten that the reason we killed so many guards is because I was extremely lucky with my rolls.
Yeah.
Like the reason we're losing this fight, essentially at the moment, is because I have been unlucky.
We've just reverted to form of what should have happened earlier.
Yeah.
This is true. So next up
Who's after
is
Alma?
Godfrey.
He's dead. Jamie.
Jamie.
uh,
Do
Oh, I got
something,
Jamie can
Jamie.
attack.
Jamie
Kill it.
ready's no, alright, she goes for a stab, why not? Let's die.
Do it.
Go on.
Are you
Okay,
attacking the
yeah.
front, Jack?
No, he's got advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage, so you just got a standard D20 roll.
Hey, Jacko.
Hey.
Jacko.
Say.
See, Ollie, it will kill everyone.
Yeah.
Can I
Fine.
go for a
Fine.
lucky hit by spending a luck? I don't know.
No, you have to spend a lot more than one.
How much luck?
How
Well,
much?
Jack, you've got like 20 luck, don't you?
Yeah, but it's my only good stat, so you know.
Yeah, but the
One
alternative,
thing
the
that we never
alternative
use
is
is
death.
really good
So
stat.
we might as well see how much you'd have to burn.
How much luck do you have to get to spend to get an attack to miss, Ollie?
As much as you need to get it up from what your number is to the number you need to hit.
What's the number we need to hit then?
15.
No.
Oh no, I meant to get one of the snake's attacks to miss us.
Oh,
That'd be the number to get it down to below
yeah.
MC. Okay, cool.
Alright, well, I've made my thing and I've missed.
Oh, well,
so...
you didn't tell me that
Gwendolyn.
before because Godfrey had 17
Yeah.
luck.
Let's
Yeah, that's true.
Ollie, why did you
I'm
not tell me
assuming
what
now-
luck does?
I'm assuming
That's a
now
good
that I
point.
think
we did last time.
Yeah, but
We didn't really.
Only
we didn't
You
know.
lit- well, even if you did, I wasn't there last time.
What? told me what a luck roll
What's
was.
his AC?
That's who's AC.
Godfrey's AC.
Oh, it was 11.
Okay, well in that case, you can spend 6 luck.
I spent
And-
6 luck.
Wait,
Turns
yeah,
out,
but
turns
surely-
out Godfrey was okay.
No,
Yeah, and then
Jack,
Jack,
no,
Jack,
Jack,
as well. No,
Jack, I'm
fuck
pretty
that.
sure you. No, Jack, I'm pretty sure you got a nat 1 on that.
So no, fuck
I'm
that.
pretty sure you got a nat 1 on the check for that though.
Done. I could
Yeah,
have.
you
didn't
got a
do it
natural
yet.
1.
Jaren had 17 luck.
What do you
Ollie,
mean
I
the
feel like you
natural
should
one
take
check?
back that we can use luck for these things, or say that you
I
can be
agree.
using it starting now.
Jaren had 17 luck. You could
Yeah.
easily like.
Or what you should do, Ollie,
Exactly.
is you should say you can
Guard.
only use those things once you've got your classes.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Oh, so Godfrey's still dead.
Godfrey's still dead. Because otherwise there's a lot of characters which would now not be dead.
Literally every character would still be alive because they
No,
were
no, they
Not
would-
Hamish.
No. Bay would not because Bay had 1 luck.
Neither would Hamish.
John
Jaren-
had like 18 luck or something ridiculous.
Doesn't matter. We're not doing it
17
now.
luck.
John had 8 and he got critted, so he would still be
It
dead.
doesn't matter. We're still done. Just keep
Yeah.
going.
So,
God.
anyway.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, so it's Gwendolyn.
Yeah, Gwendolyn, now knowing that this bow idea with the snake is a bad idea and having no alternative to attack it, will
Just continue using the
Just
bow.
use the bow.
well, the bow
Have
doesn't
you got
work.
a short sword?
Wait, was it?
there,
No, Chris. Not the bow doesn't work. It's that you rolled low.
I when Ollie specifically said you remember it was your husband that told you that bows were effective against snakes.
Yeah, but bows.
It's just
that
not
doesn't.
particularly effective.
It's just
It
not.
doesn't
That
make it
doesn't mean.
effective.
It doesn't mean that this snake is immune to bows.
It
Notoriously, snakes are immune to bows, Chris. Their scales are too hard for arrows to penetrate.
But not fists, which would be your recourse.
Chris, stop browsing Facebook. I can see what you're doing.
And I'm waiting until I can say what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Say it!
I like make a noise and Aaron goes on a little tangent.
I only went with
Yep.
one tangent. Okay.
To be fair, your noise implied that you were going to put down your bow and punch the snake.
My noise means that I'm going to give up on trying to fight the snake and try and get far away from it. Which
Chris,
is what
that
I'm
will
trying to do.
almost definitely result in your character dying because it's a large creature and will have
you-
higher speed than you.
Yeah, that will kill.
Have
all
you
of
tried shooting a short sword at it with your bow?
It doesn't have
Yeah,
a
that's a
short
good
sword.
idea,
Just
do it.
keep shooting it, Chris.
No, I'm going to try and get away from it.
Really, because it
If
will.
you do so, it will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'll try and get away from it anyway.
It's actually
them.
going to kill
Oh
you.
no!
Okay.
Rip this
Yeah.
party.
Right, time to go on to Chris's
Chris is gonna
sons
have
and
lost.
daughters now.
Poor cat.
No, it. What's the AC of?
11.
Okay, it does miss you. You've got a 10.
Whoa, hold on. Someone used their inspiration to re-roll that so it hits him.
Yep.
No. No.
Can I use my
No
luck?
one got any inspiration. It was only Bay that got inspiration.
And
Yeah.
damn it.
Hamish.
Because he was holding. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because they were holding off dudes.
Yeah, so Gwendolyn is legging it, which
Fine,
is
fuck it.
this is fair enough.
I guess it's a dick
No,
move.
think
not exactly
snakes go for
legging
prey
it,
that
but
are running
keeping
away.
a far enough distance that it's
Okay, it is staying
not gonna
back.
get me.
Okay, well.
Maybe not back enough because she doesn't know how far I jumped to get John, but it was a good like 40 feet.
What's it doing now?
It's gonna try and attack Jamie.
Oh no. Well, he's got the armor, so that shouldn't be too bad.
It misses. It rolls a 4.
Right. Go on then, guys.
It is now the go of Ian.
Ian does a stab.
Do it, Ian.
What am I rolling for? Do I? He gets 11 plus nothing.
Okay. You hit it, but it does not cut through.
So no roll for
So
damage.
no roll for damage.
No roll for damage.
Does it have damage resistance as well, Ollie?
It doesn't. It's just an 11 wasn't good enough to pierce.
Oh, I see what you
but
mean.
it's like,
Okay.
yeah. Explained it badly, I suppose.
Okay.
Okay, so next up is Jurgen.
Oh boy, we're definitely going to win against this snake.
Come on, Jurgen. You can do it.
Especially with Chris running away.
You can do it. Rolled 13 to hit.
Let's miss.
Burn some luck time.
No, we can't. We said we can't do it until we get our
can't
classes
burn
done.
Until you get your class level. Yeah.
Well, Jurgen's gonna die.
Yep.
Who's next?
Don't know.
Homer.
Well, I'm also considering the possibility of running away now.
You were a crazy killing
I've seen
maniac
it
earlier,
work
though.
so well.
If you run away,
I don't
it
know.
makes us all die even more.
That's true, and the snake's probably faster than it. You know what? Fine, fuck it. I'll keep going. But
You're
If
the
we-
only one that's done any damage.
to be
so
fair,
far.
this snake has only ever one hit killed all of the people in this party so far. So I'm not looking to.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like it's too good of a situation. Well, I got a nat 20 on my short sword, so that's looking good now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was on the second roll of the advantage because I'm flanking.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, just to make sure. Oh, I got 6. That's 12 damage.
Yes, dead
The
now.
snake is.
Yay! I beheaded the snake. I cut it in half.
Hey, now we have to deal with the traitor that ran away.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, no, it's true. I would not take being betrayed very lightly. I might have to take one of her fingers for this. No, I won't.
Godfrey
I
died.
haven't. I haven't quite
Excuse
gone.
me, when did I say running away?
You didn't run away. She just went back a bit.
Actually, that was
It
kind
means
of
having,
that was
having a
kind of
bow
how you
and
explained
increasing
it.
distance.
That was kind of how you
I
explained
mean,
it.
we never
Wait.
saw you stay and fight.
It does
Everyone-
not matter.
You never got
Jamie
round.
goes to where she saw John just get fucking sent into the bush and picks up his what did he have? A scythe, I think. Just
A sickle. A sickle.
shit. Sickle.
Godfrey's javelin has also been claimed by Ian.
Did Godfrey have a? Did anyone? Is anyone dead who had a shield?
Nope. Not me, at least.
No.
I mean, Rune did, but he's kind of really
Can
far
I-
away
Um,
and crushed.
attempt to. I mean, attempt because it's probably going to fail. But attempt. Was this a poisonous snake?
It was not.
Could I just nick a couple of its teeth?
Sure.
As you do.
Classic.
So we shall
Classic
leave
error.
the session there.
Okay.
So we have 5 characters remaining. Alma,
Does everyone have one then?
Jamie,
Interestingly, we actually all kept one of our original characters except Chris.
Chris,
Yeah,
Chris
that's
just got very unlucky. Um,
Yeah,
I mean, that snake at the end kind of felt like.
that was. You've got too many characters left.
no, that snake was always going to be there.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's always going
Lights
to
out
one-hit kill all of our characters.
It wasn't. It was a D. If it rolled a 1, it might have killed you guys. It just rolled.
Sorry,
really
a
high.
Ollie, when you've
D8.
got Ollie,
I
when
mean,
you've got
if it rolled a 1, but it also did one-hit kill everyone it hit.
Who
Ollie,
has
when
more
you've
than
got
4
one in
HP?
eight, when you've got a 1 in 8 chance of not killing us.
It wasn't a 1 in 8. Like
It
some
was.
of you
Yeah,
would
it
like.
was.
No, I was the only person who had above 2 health at that point.
No, Ian
That's
also
great.
had above 2 health.
Oh, that's
Oh, no, my
Still
guy had
ran the
4
risk of
health.
being one-hit
See,
killed.
there we go.
More likely than he wasn't.
And it only had 1 attack per round, so.
I mean, that's true, but that was
That's
still
true, but
one
that meant
kill.
7 rounds.
I mean, I said I also on average, and it had an average roll of killing everyone, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, to me,
Anyway,
that was a
so
test. That's right now.
based on what people have done, so we have Alma,
Yes.
we have Jamie,
Chris, stop browsing Facebook.
we have Gwendolyn.
I mean, I'm with Chris on that note. I approve of that.
What happened?
I said, Chris, stop browsing Facebook, and he turned up his camera.
He turned around. He turned off.
Just dead.
And
Although he
we
muted
have
himself,
Jurgen.
which was
Yeah, he's muted and
Do we get to choose our levels or our classes now, or does that happen later?
We're going to do it very quickly now.
Oh, I know what I want. Right.
I wonder what it might be.
Cavalier boys.
Yeah, Cavalier makes sense, I think, because
What's cavalry mean?
That means it's basic. It's I'm proficient with like all weapons, and also potentially I get a teleporter at some point. So
yeah, teleportiness or blood magicness.
nah, teleportiness. Although blood magic sounds kind of interesting for
It's
a
cool.
psychopath, I like.
Oh, do we get to? Are we choosing our classes while we're live?
We are,
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
but you got to
Oh, no.
think based on base. I mean, you want to remember the
Do we
I
do we
don't
get
remember all the
the
I don't remember what the classes
equipment
are.
associated with the characters?
get
Now?
your sheet back up.
It will do.
Ollie, sorry.
What?
Do you get the equipment associated with the classes now, or does that?
Yeah. We will sort that. We're going to skip ahead a few
Oh, okay. Cool.
a few years actually.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, when we meet Robert's or whatever his name was, children.
You know what to do?
maybe.
Grown up.
So
Oh, I
Gwendolyn.
just apparently launched Smite. What?
Good one. Yeah.
Gwendolyn.
What an accident! Oh, wow, I didn't mean to do
I'm
this.
trying to find. I didn't click any button. I only clicked on Skype.
This doesn't
I
matter.
don't think it's
Doesn't matter.
open.
This is we've got to get to this quickly. What class is Gwendolyn?
I'm
Yeah,
looking
and-
through the class table now.
Cool.
You're going to
Nice
need to
class
send me
table.
I can't
find it.
the
Maybe
PDF.
gunslinger and then to marksman.
Guys,
Can I have the PDF sent, please?
Yeah, I guess Gunslinger.
it's
Yeah.
in the Skype chat.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's on the 6th of February.
I can't scroll
I
like that.
can't go back that far though.
Okay, so
I can't go back.
No, my Skype breaks.
I will read
You
them
think that's about
to
right?
you.
I have 1,000 messages sometimes when I log into Skype. It's
That's because you're in too many group chats. Jack.
Okay, guys, can we
literally
stop?
all your group chat.
Can we stop because we need to just sort this.
I do need
Um,
the PDF though.
It's in the. I'll send it to you later. There's the Awakened, which is a spellcaster. Is Eldritch Truth, yada yada. Like Cosmos and stuff. They can terrify people. They're scary. Kind of like Raven from Teen Titans when she does the scary stuff. If you remember that. We've got a Cavalier. Combatant. That's like a barbarian. They're pretty cool. They use shotguns, and then they can like soak loads of damage. I've not had one of them tested yet, so you know. We've had a crafter before. You know, they build stuff to protect people and whatnot. Dextran, kind of like a monk, but not. There's differences. We've got a gunslinger. A Malatan, that's a spellcaster born with the power, but is also skilled with the blade. If you think it makes sense, you know, you just unlock the power now. You've always had it, I guess. Scavenger is a wanderer who is adapted to alike with unique skills. They have some weapons. They can manipulate metals with their magnet gun thing. Shaman, a spellcaster who derives their power from nature and technology. They can heal people with their vitality rifle, and they have some magic, kind of like a druid.
It's a druid cleric kind of thing. Silver Tongue, kind of like a rogue. They're tricksters. They also use distractions and confusion to their advantage, usually for the betterment of themselves. They're like rogues, but they also have a little machine they can use to create like smoke bombs or little flashing lights, that kind of thing. Vanguard, you probably remember, they're warriors as well, but they use crossbows, knives, and swords. They don't use new weapons. And then weird scientists, we've also had before. Also wizards, basically like a wizard, but weird scientist instead. So we have a gunslinger and a cavalier.
Okay,
We
Ollie,
have a cavalier, so if you want to be Vanguard.
how do like automatic weapons work?
That's a good question. I will.
Because I've noticed that there's an automatic shotgun that does less damage than the pump action shotgun.
Yes, they do multiple shots. I will get back to you on that
Okay.
before the next session.
Ah,
I feel like
Ian and
Cavalier-
Jürgen.
I'll be a vanguard.
Yeah.
Okay, so far we've got either 2 cavaliers and a vanguard, or a cavalier and 2 vanguards. That's okay.
I've got a lot of
Got a place
weapons,
for
so I'm
the
feeling
back.
Cavalier. Like,
No.
multi.
I'm already a cavalier.
We've already got a cavalier.
About to, like, okay.
No, it's not too late. I chose before the
You chose
session
first.
started, Jack.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
That's fine. I mean, you could go combatant, Jack.
Do we have to be one class each?
Yes, we're not multi-classing this because it's not.
No, as in, do we each have to be different classes?
You don't have to be, but as it's a playtest, I would prefer that.
It just upsets the dynamic if you don't.
It's just because I don't know how these classes work.
I mean,
and
I want to
if
be
people don't play
a
them.
mighty class.
I mean, in some sense, they are all fighting classes, Dan.
Yeah, but like a fighty class.
Do you mean a non? Do you by a fighting class? Do you mean a non-magic class?
Yeah. Hit people with swords class.
Okay. Well, that's a combatant basically. Is the choice you've got there?
Yeah, but I can't find what they are because my...
They're the barbarian,
It's
basically.
not a real paladin, is there?
Nope. Well, I mean, Vanguard or potentially Cavalier could potentially be that, but you can't really choose those. So.
You could do Shaman.
Well, I said Cavalier or Vanguard, then Tom chose Vanguard, and apparently Cavalier's already taken.
Well,
so
I can change.
No, I'll switch.
if you
I'll
want.
switch.
I can change
What
if
is
you want.
the-
You know.
That's
I have other
Shamans
stats
have
as well.
some healing stuff, so
That's true.
they are kind of
is
support
that
class.
just a pure healer?
That's the Shaman.
They're not really pure healers,
But they're
just
the
also
only
they're the only
proper healers.
healers. Yeah.
Well, so I will go shaman if you want vanguard. Jim.
As in, I was thinking of going Shaman.
Okay, then I will keep what I had.
Yeah, just go.
Okay, so Shaman.
Uh,
Jürgen, do you want to go combatant then?
So vanguard.
That's sorry, I've put people in the wrong place. Jürgen is the Vanguard. Jamie is the Shaman. Ian, do you want to go combatant then?
I mean, I guess I am.
Combatant's pretty cool.
I know, I just don't think it fits the character really. I'll do it.
yeah, same.
His blind rage from losing all his friends because the mystical dungeon master said things wrong about luck rolls has caused him to become an angry person.
I wasn't going with blind rage.
Yeah, no, combatants don't have to have blind rage.
I'm reading about it now, but my PDF is seriously breaking.
I may go craft actually.
Oh god.
I don't know. Wait,
Yeah,
it's already a
decide.
crafter.
But I will just have no
Well, I
healing.
don't know. As in, it doesn't really fit with. Fuck it. But I don't know.
You can go craft if you want. It's absolutely fine.
What classes aren't taken? Because that's basically what I have to choose.
Quite a few. Pretty much all
as
the
in-
spellcasting ones and all the support ones. We've got all the DPS.
What ones are the support ones? Just crafter and shaman.
Crafter and Shaman, really.
Okay.
Ollie, I
Well-
must ask: do we pick a background now, Or is
No,
that like, or
we
do we have
will-
to do a set background, or do you just go like, you get these skills?
We will come to that as well at another point.
Okay.
You've got the Awakened, the Malatan, and the Weird Scientist, who are the proper full-on spellcasters. The Malatan can also fight. They have some combat ability. They're like not super squishy. Cavalier, Dextron, Vanguard,
Can I? I kind of want to
Gunslinger
go
are all
crafter, but they don't really heal.
common classes.
Mm,
I mean, they
heal.
do.
They do have a healing
they-
thing, but it costs a lot.
Yeah,
Build a heal thing with scrap.
All right, I'll go crafter then. Why not?
cool. Okay.
To increase my AC.
If I ever multi-class, oh god. Well, actually no, I've got healing stuff. It's fine.
So we have a crafter, a cavalier, a gunslinger, a combatant, and a vanguard.
Yep.
So that's a fighter, a support, a fighter, and a tank/fighter. Cool.
You see, the stats we rolled.
Those are the stats you rolled. No, it is fine.
Certainly classes.
Yeah,
Good
no,
enough.
the magic ones would not really make sense of that.
Oh god, my guy's an intelligence of 8. What?
Yeah. So does mine.
Ah,
So does mine, Jack.
I chose crafter, the one where they're meant to be smart. Alright, it's gonna be fine. Just gonna make really dumb inventions.
But yeah, so we will level up the characters to level 1 and stuff at another point. Between now and whenever we do it next, maybe next week, maybe some other point. Who knows? We will see.
I mean, I'll probably have mine done,
Yeah,
to be honest.
you never done, but we'll try and just go before then, just like work out stuff about automatic weapons, that kind of stuff. Just figure that all out. Your backgrounds. So, if anyone's been watching, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.